Okay. So in the last session, prior to the resurrection ritual, Lek had requested you guys to, think about ways of enticing Tamara to want to come back. It's good that you got like 2 sparks and everything, but since she's literally like a dead god and she does not have any more worshippers or that many worshippers anymore, like asking her to come back and why she is needed is a kind of an important thing to resurrecting a god. So you guys, went to go workshop that for a bit, through many different ways. During this time, Isadora had contacted Zaitari and told her that Moradin had agreed to volunteer a spark to power one of his sparks to power the godslayer, and also the evaluation on the godslayer, the quickest evaluation on the godslayer was complete, and it was deemed that the construct would need repairs and things of that nature. So they have been the representative of Inculta have been allowing vendors. Oh my god, inventors. Inventors and smithers to come, artificers to come and like help with the construct. I am thinking of work because so many vendors. Roka had arrived in the deep wood and with the second spark, and Aoife had a request for her to, if she was not needed at the site of battle, was for her to go to Qizan and see if she could find Aoife's sister and watch over her. Which Roka said if she is able to, then she will. Raine and Tilda had a heart to heart. Because we
No, he didn't. You can't prove it.
I can't prove it. I can't.
We can. There was audio recording of this. It's available.
That is true. So yeah, everybody was brainstorming about ways of strengthening the resurrection ritual. In the morning, Lek led you to the ritual site, and each one of you had your unique way of trying to bring Tamara back, which you think worked because the sparks disappeared at the end of the ritual and the hammer was still there. And then you were all unpleasantly surprised when Lek had announced somebody got through the wards, and you have
I would like to state that that's not that surprising. Okay, like we all kind of assumed that this would.
We looked around, we saw the chest tie walls. So why is this med pack here? And like,
yeah.
Aoife's not this tired because she gets surprised all the time. She gets this tired because nothing is surprising.
I mean, we might as well have told Lek, don't even bother with the, the wards and such. We all know something's getting through at the end.
Right. But yeah, we are in combat. There is a black hound that looks like an eldritch horror, as you can see here. And 2 other enemies. And don't worry about it.
And don't worry.
What do the other guys look like, Jared?
We don't know yet. We don't know yet. What other guys?
We can't see them at all? Like, they're not visible yet?
Nope. Zaitari, it is your turn. I mean, you hear a lot of squawking in the trees. You don't know if that's birds or something else.
But yeah, these 3 things that are in front of us, we can see them, though, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good,
Yes,
great,
yes,
awesome.
yes.
Lovely. Just a reminder, Raine, you have foresight on.
ooh, yes.
Or did we sleep?
We did sleep, didn't we? Because I put things in the.
Oh yeah,
Where
that's
your
right.
spells
That
were.
was
Yeah, we've had
that
a
was
long
before.
rest.
That was before. Yeah. Well, since you're right next to me, I'll do the Miles Morales. Hey, arm thing again. And give you foresight. um, I would love to go invisible at the same time, but I can't. So instead, I will give Aoife some inspiration. So take a d12 and also where's the thing that I wanted to click? Oh, actually, sorry, Aoife. No, you're not getting a d12. I'm gonna use my bonus action to do Umbral Body.
Okay.
All right.
That'll be later. I would prefer not dying. And I'm just gonna go straight through this wall here. End my turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Your turn is over. We are going to have this individual right here go. You see that this thing sprints. Hold on, I need the ruler. Thank you. Sprints right around, probably right in front of Melanie.
Cool.
Like, hey, what's up? And lets out a ferocious roar. I would like everyone except for Zaitari to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hold on, my thingy went away.
I'm re-rolling that.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice.
All right.
Bless my being efficient in every single saving throw.
What type was it?
Constitution.
Con.
Okay, sorry, my sheet was not wanting to load. I'll let that ride, I guess. Hope for the best here.
Yeah, boy, I used luck twice
Okay.
last time, and now I got one.
I need to.
Um,
I also need to do.
I'm gonna use my last luck to re-roll that.
Okay.
It's not gonna help, but we're gonna try anyways. I could get a 20. It could happen, but it didn't.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna take Roka and Roka should roll. Lex should roll. Okay.
Reminder that my divination rolls are 1, 4, and 4.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Raine
I cannot help any of you, but
Did I
these
just
guys
die
can.
outright?
and Melanie, I need you both to take. Hold on.
Oh no, there's
can't count that.
calculations being made. I hate that.
Hold on. Okay. So that is 17 thunder damage.
My one weakness: anything but a dex saving throw.
Yep. And both of you are stunned.
Is it 17 thunder?
Stunned till.
Stunned till the end of the hound's next turn.
Okay, I'm fucked.
Okay.
All right.
Well, there go your 2 actions, Raine.
We'll put this little ditty over here. Okay, great. As its main action, it
So
will
you go wait for my Starbucks.
as its main action, it will produce these wicked set of claws, and we are going to do 2 attacks on Melanie and 2 attacks on Raine. You are both stunned, so this is at advantage, I believe.
Not on me
Not on you. Okay.
because of foresight.
Foresight.
Somehow.
Okay, so it's a regular roll on you, I
Yeah.
assume. Okay, cool. Alright,
Not on me either, because I don't want it to be. Does that work like that?
Unfortunately, no.
Here is now rolling another
Ah.
d20 out to roll with triple advantage.
Oh!
Melanie, the hound crits.
Okay.
I mean, you.
I'm assuming that I cannot use reactions while stunned, so.
I
No.
would assume that as well.
Yeah.
I regret giving the shell bear pendant to Raine because this would be the perfect time to use it.
Well, and like honestly, I could have redirected that if it wasn't me getting crit and I was not stunned, but I should have just I have luckies, I have everything else. I just didn't think that a 19 would be bad, so dumb. Anyway, how much?
So 7 points of piercing damage.
That sounds slow. How much other damage?
18 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And please reduce your hit point maximum by that amount.
Okay, so 215 minus 18.
Yep.
So my new max is 198.
Oh, wait, it crit. So, hold on.
Oh.
Oh, that was the standard damage.
Yeah,
Cool.
that was the standard
Cool.
damage. Let me reduce that a little bit more. So 14. So in total, 32 is below your 32 points below your hit point maximum.
Okay, and how much damage did I take totally?
Totally you took 32 plus. Oh, okay. 7 plus 12. 19 plus 7, 26. All right, so total, you have taken 58 points of damage.
No, one attack.
Yes.
Jesus. All right, and
Yeah.
then my
He
hit
did
point
crit.
maximum.
He did crit.
Point max is
Minus
I'm using a
32.
calculator. 215 minus 32. My new. Oh, that's not. I don't numlock on because why would numlock be on? 215.
Okay, for your second attack, while you're doing that,
Sure. 183.
I believe he misses because that's only a 21.
Oh yeah, thank goodness. Whew.
Okay, Raine.
Um,
Regular.
Here's a thought. Toad, can I have one of those 4s on the first attack? See how high we're dealing with the AC here.
Sure.
All right, first attack's gonna be a 4.
Okay. Does 18 hit your armor class?
It does not.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, what's-
Does 27 hit your armor class?
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. The claw sinks, bypasses your armor. There's this cold feeling you get. It's not really that cold, though. 18 points of piercing.
Okay.
And luckily, only 9 points of necrotic damage. Same as Melanie. Reduce your max hit points by 9.
Okay.
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 That is all for attacks. It is now your turn, and you are stunned. And then it is Melanie's turn, and she is stunned. Aoife!
Alright, 5 key points to activate my entire astral gear set, so to speak.
Okay.
Important to note with my Immaculate Circlet, while I have all this activated, I can see invisible creatures.
Yep.
So are there any invisible creatures near us currently?
No.
Perfect. I'm gonna run around to the side
Mhm.
so I can get flanking with Roka.
Yep.
And I will go ahead and make my attacks. I believe I get 3. I am double checking. Yes, I do. Okay. So 21 to hit for the first one. I need to turn on advantage.
21 will hit.
15 bludgeoning, 6 extra.
Okay.
And-
So 21.
Boom, boom. And let's try and stun it.
Do we want to
Can
give it a
we-
number, a 4 or 1?
I was gonna say, can we try it with another 4? Tilda.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna try and stun it. So its con save is a 4 on the die.
It will use a
My-
legendary resistance.
Sick. I'll just try and regular stun it with another one.
Okay.
So it just has to roll.
All right. Just so I have the correct number of attacks. So the first 2 you forgot to roll disadvantage, so it is going to be the 21 to hit, correct?
Yep, 21 to hit, 31 to hit, 28 to hit.
Okay.
I get 3 attacks with my action now.
All right. So that's going to be 25. Great. 31
Yeah.
will hit, so just going to do that 9. And 28 will hit, so that is 17.
Obviously,
and you're doing a regular Constitution saving throw. They will save.
now obviously it would suck to be out of divination spells, but there's no chance it doesn't use a legendary resistance to protect from it. It would for sure burn it because nothing wants
if
to
it
be
was
stunned.
immune, yeah, if it's immune to stun, it wouldn't be burning legendary resistances for it. I can try and stun it one more time if we want to use the last divination roll, or do you want to hold on to that? It's totally up to you, Ro.
Hang on. Sorry, you keep talking to me when I've got my mouth full. It's fine. You can use the divination roll. That one if you want. Otherwise, they're just sitting there doing nothing.
Okay, we'll use it then.
Okay.
Okie-dokie. I think this
Uh,
is the first time in a long time that all of my divination rolls have been used.
All right. So that will burn the second red legendary resistance.
And it's definitely the fastest they've ever been used.
And we're burning through its saves.
I regret using the 4 at this point, but
And I will end my turn having spent 8 key points
Okay.
in a single turn.
but it's good to know it's got a plus
14
no,
to hit.
plus 14 to hit.
All
Plus
right.
14, indeed.
This thing is going to use a legendary reaction, and it's going to do like a
Which thing?
the hound. It's
I s-
gonna dash, so it's gonna just go back and forth a bit. And
Whee!
on
It's like when Aoife would run on water and just jog in place.
all right. So dashes. It makes the claw attack. Within 15 feet. So if I target you, no, no. All right. So all 3 of you. All right. So it's gonna make a claw attack. Death claw attack against you, Raine.
Good.
It crits.
I'm gonna go ahead and sentinel punch
It-
it.
There's nothing I can do about it. I don't even have a
Yeah,
reaction.
you already spent your lucky.
Like nope.
You're gonna punch it. Okay,
That
that's fine.
that wasn't an advantage, right?
No, that was just a
Okay.
straight roll.
But I will sentinel at it. Yeah.
I have a question. If it has an effect at when the attack happens, does your sentinel happen first, or does the after effect of the attack happens first?
When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, so the attack happens, and then I use my reaction to attack.
Okay, I see.
As long as this creature doesn't have the sentinel feet. Does this hound have the sentinel
This
feet?
hound does not have the sentinel feet.
Okay, so it'll do its attack, and then I'll punch it for
Okay.
17.
That's fine.
Not only does it have Sentinel, it also has
Or
Pole Arm
27.
Master. It's one of those assholes. No.
Shield
Ugh.
Master. You'll find.
17.
Hey, listen,
You
that
mean
is a legitimate
27?
build.
Yeah, 27. My
27.
brain. I was in the ER with my sister at 5 a.m. this morning. I'm a little.
That's fine.
Math is hard.
It's gonna use a reaction and it's gonna uncanny dodge.
Rude.
All right. Raine, yeah. So
Did you send away to MIT so they could calculate the damage?
so 26 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the necrotic damage, I had to find the other dice. So okay.
You hear that? Romeo is upset.
Yeah, you tell her, Romeo.
15, 16, 19 points of necrotic damage.
Romeo, oh Romeo.
And reduce
wherefore
your
art thou
hit
Romeo?
point.
Pride's
You
name.
kill him,
Yep, by 19.
Romeo.
Okay. Everybody else, because you are within 15 feet of this attack, I need you guys to roll a dexterity saving throw. Those who are stunned, I assume, have disadvantage?
I think you just can't make them. I think
Yeah.
you fail.
I think you just fail.
Okay.
I'm
Look it up.
re-rolling mine. There we go.
Okay, cool.
Dex save, you said?
Yes.
Man,
Not
all I
even
can
done with
say
the
is
first round
I
of
am
combat, and I've used half my key points.
am-
Automatically fails strength and dex saves.
Yeah.
The foresight ain't working out for you.
I am so happy that I went before this thing. That's all I can say.
Okay.
There's a thing on
Um,
the turn order called a living cyst.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so
We can all see it.
Yep. They're there. They're right there.
I'm probably gonna die before I get around to my turn.
Oh, I mean, Zaitari will save you guys. Also, I need to find
Rude.
Roka's stats and
No
put
pressure,
her
Mallory.
on the turn
Also-
order.
Is Zaitari the cleric of this party? No. Fuck off.
Oh no, now we're not getting healed.
No. The DM can fuck
Oh,
off.
okay.
The DM was rude to me.
I think that Mallory was mentioned because they were coming up next, right?
Yeah, I wrote.
Tilda's coming
Let's not
next.
bring logic into this.
Yeah.
This is about feelings.
I have those sometimes. Yeah, I'm not a robot.
Okay. Everybody who failed will take 16 points of necrotic damage. And you are knocked
Our hit point
prone.
maximum reduced by that.
Yes.
God damn it.
I take no damage.
Okay, you take no damage. Right, evasion.
Uh,
Alright,
You
hold on. Let me
said-
go find Roka's stats. 5 seconds. 16
how much
points.
was the damage?
16.
16.
Yeah, and
Okay.
reduce your maximum by 16. And you are now prone.
Oh, we're also prone
You're
on top of
also
it?
prone on top of it.
All right, I'm gonna go to the door to get my Starbucks. Don't kill me.
This dog's kind of mean.
Hmm.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
much for a man's best friend, you know?
What's your usual max?
Good news. I have made.
My usual max is 215, and my current max is 167.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't care about your good news, DM.
I found Roka's stats. So that
She's a
was-
level 37 cleric. She has 11th level spells.
When she takes a poop, it's actually one of Bahamut's golden cardinals.
Ooh.
Day.
That is actually going to be really painful. Is it beak first, feet first? What end
It's
would
an
be better?
egg. It's an egg.
Oh,
No,
then
it's-
that's not too bad. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
it hatches when it hits the water, like a hatchimal.
Oh, thank God. That's like the oatmeal. Well, you've ruined the oatmeal now.
Okay. The other things. Oh, does this
Yeah,
want to move?
The other things.
Yeah. So from above, you hear screeching.
Cool.
And, yeah. And then these guys fly down from above. So I'll just reveal those right now. Token.
Oh, we didn't look up. That was the problem.
Token.
Well, we were in a cavern.
You have
Always look
these
up.
cloaked individuals made up of eyes.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
What?
I love that in the turn order they're listed as other things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
These are the other things.
Do the other things also reduce your hit point maximum?
we
Because
don't
if
know.
they do, we're
You'll
screwed.
see.
We're in a lot of trouble if they do.
Okay.
How much diamond dust do you have, Tilda?
You guys will probably
Um,
be fine. Anyways, I need to look up a spell.
I feel like if your hit point maximum is put to 0 and you get resurrected, you might just die again because you don't have room
Yeah.
for any hit points.
It's like when you quick save in Skyrim right before a dragon breathes on you and you can't undo it and you just die
Yeah.
repeatedly.
God, or me trying to get through that fucking Yiga.
All right. This one is gonna cast Dissonant Whispers.
Hang
Hang
on.
Was
Which
not
one?
the spell I was expecting.
Yeah.
This one right here.
Okay.
The bard spell?
They just have it.
It's a good spell.
It's a good spell.
It is. It's just random. I don't see it very often outside of.
It's
players.
it's an eldritch creature. Of course,
Oh,
it's gonna have dissonant
no.
whispers.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Thematically great. I love it.
Okay, so that one casts that on. It's aiming it towards Roka, so Roka needs to roll a intelligence saving throw. Yep. No, it has to roll a saving throw of the wisdom kind. Okay, she's got this. Yeah, she's got that. She's fine. Half. So that is only okay. Only takes 8. Cool. This one is going to.
Gonna roll its breath attack.
It doesn't have a breath attack. Don't
68, and your hit point maximum is reduced by the damage you take.
don't be absurd.
It's made of eyes. It doesn't have a mouth to breathe out of.
Oh, you're right. It's eye beams, like a beholder.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want it to.
It does not need eye. No, it doesn't need eye beams. It doesn't need eye beams. It's fine. You're good. You're good. Roll with it.
Detaches 2 of its eyes off of its body.
Damn it. Why? I gotta keep my mouth shut.
I mean, it has it as an ability. I just need to put an eye out. Literally. Give me a second. Perfect. So 1, and then 2. Hold on. Copy. Paste. Cool. All right. So 2 eyes detach from its body, And yeah, that is going to be they're going to move 30 feet as so one will be over there. And then the other one is going to go over here. Cool. Action, bonus action, K, and then each one of them is going to make one eye ray attack. So Melanie
does have eye rays.
may have eyes, of course it does. You'll be fine. That's only a 12, and towards Raine, that's a crit.
Well, it's nice knowing y'all.
It's fine. You'll be fine.
No, I won't. I got 19 hit points. I'm a glass cannon.
Well, luckily it only did.
Guys, all I'm saying, it's good I said how many hit points I had.
Luckily, it only did 16 points of force damage.
Oh, only
And your hit points are
16.
fine.
That's 2 more than I need.
All right, hold on. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make these green so I know which one they belong
You're
to.
welcome, KK. You're welcome.
The other ones were just holding me down,
All right. And then this one is going to. You know what? Eyes for everyone.
Eyes for everyone.
No, thank you. Tilda likes her own eyes and does not want to replace them right now.
This one's gonna be pink.
Pink eye. Ugh.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's
no
got
kidding.
pink eye.
Very contagious.
Yep.
Don't want.
And then it's gonna go. You're not invisible, right, Saitari?
Should Umbral
no,
body.
I'm not. It's just
Yep,
Umbral body.
Okay, you have Umbral body. Okay, and then the other one is gonna go 30 feet over here.
God.
Tilda, this guy misses you because I assume a 16 misses.
It does, yes.
And Zaitari does a 22 miss.
I think so. Yes.
Okay, cool.
So you guys know, like, when in the fall, like, the leaves just start coming off and you get that really good breeze and it's just like these leaves dancing down around you. This is the worst version of that. Instead of leaves freshly
It's
fallen and dancing
eyeballs?
on the breeze, it's eyeballs. Yeah.
Zaitari. This one is going to. Oh, you're too far. More eyes.
Even more examples. Huh.
We just need to throw a bunch of milk out here, then we can have ice cream.
Ha.
Eh.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second.
Yeah, I deserve that.
Yes, you do.
Needle. There's one there.
I just need to see it's okay. 2 eye ray attacks in Zaitari's direction. Both of them miss because they are single digits. All right, that's all their turn. Roka is going to take out her flaming sword and go over here and hit this thing. And hit this thing. So that is there is a hiss as she hits the liquid of the eye. So
Mm.
so 18 points. It looks like it's in bad shape. So it will do it. She will do it.
So it should probably go
again.
see an optometrist.
Yes.
Mm,
So 12.
That's what you're getting all night, guys.
All right, and this one will die. All right. And as a bonus action, she doesn't have any. Actually, she can continue her movement. So she has 90, so she'll go to this one, and she will use a. Yeah, she'll go over there and be menacing. Okay. Tilda.
Okay. I'm not muted, right?
Nope.
No, we can hear you.
All right, great. Okay. Question for you, DM. All of these beings here, are they standing on something or are they levitating?
They're
or,
levitating.
like hovering?
They're hovering.
Okay. Fucking shit. Of course they are. Bastards. That's my trick. What
How
good
dare
little
you do the
room.
thing I do?
All right. Then I will. Hang on. Gotta read spells. Such a slow reader. Why did I do this to myself?
Hubris. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
Okay. Moving on. How high is the ceiling?
Well, they came through the trees because there's a tree above you guys that's in this cave. So, I mean, the
Mhm.
tree is about like 100 and something feet tall.
Holy shit, that's a big tree.
So they're still
Okay.
like within the tree. They're at the roots now. So over 100 feet.
Okay, that's fine. And a 30-foot radius would be a 60-foot
Diameter. Yes.
diameter, yeah?
Yep. Would you like me to put down a token to
Okay.
represent that?
I mean, it would be a lot easier than me drawing the circle that I'm already doing, though.
That's fine. Let me do that for you real quick.
Please do the
Yep.
token. 'Cause I don't.
30 foot, and then you guys can see it. There you go. Where you want it?
Okay. Well, I would like it to be as I'd like to get as many of these guys
So
possible.
you would be able to get all these guys but one. Or do you want to get some of the eyes as well?
No. The eyes are a problem that manifested from these.
Yes.
So Tilda's first thought is if she can break concentration on these guys,
Okay. So
we might
here.
Sure.
Okay.
This guy is the one that did the bardic spell, right?
Dissonance. Yep.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that there. So what's happening actually is Tilda pulls out well, she grasps a she reaches along the ornament of her hair and it sort of looks like she's maybe like fixing her hair and you're kind of like, Tilda, is now really the time for that? But as she's standing up, because of course she was prone too. So she stands, she touches something in her hair, and those of you who can see it, it is a sunburst. And she casts Dawn.
Okay. All right. And that is going to be a Constitution saving throw. All right. Cool. I will go
From all of them, yes.
All right. So the first, Ioga. Is
Yeah, it's like she brushes her fingers through
fails.
her hair,
Second Ioga
dress, the sunburst, and then like the light
fails.
as she pulls her hand away, light like
the-
radiates out of her palm and brings
That
into
one.
a 30-foot radius, 40-foot tall cylinder
Nice.
That one
right over
fails.
there.
That one fails. All right. This guy right here is the only one. No, wait. This guy over here is the only one that saves. The yellow one.
Fuck that guy. Fuck that one in particular.
All right. So 26. And 26. And 26. And 26. And I assume half. Okay.
Yeah, half as much damage on a successful one.
13.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
So, yep. So this bright spear bursts into radiant brilliance and hits most of these guys. Okay. Would you like to do anything else?
Raine, you said your hit points are at 19?
Three. We got down to 3.
Yes, I know, but like your max hit point.
Yeah, max is point are not down till 19. No, it's like down to 80. Truly.
Okay. Well, it's still important to keep you standing. As far as I'm concerned. So. Dee. All right. All right, you know what? It's your call, KK. Do you want me to Wand of Healing word you, or do you want that to be something that I do to keep you standing?
I think it's probably better to keep me up. You know, if I go down, that's going to be more important. I don't think you can do enough really to keep me up if it decides to hit me with almost anything.
Yeah. Not with one Wand of Healing word anyway. I'm still gonna send you at least one charge. 4 hit points. I'm sorry. I got it.
I could use my reaction. It could save me. It could happen.
All right.
Would you like to do anything else?
I would really like to move, but
I
am
will
afraid
remind
of-
you. It did use
Has it taken it
uncanny.
from
No, but it has to use its reaction to use uncanny dodge.
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah. All right, then yes, I would like to move away. Everyone deserves the chance to fly. I'm gonna go for behind this pillar
Mm-hmm.
area
Mm-hmm.
and kind of try to use that for some cover, maybe.
Okay. Sounds good
Probably not enough.
because this thing will use its last legendary action this round
Eh.
to go for the throat and use its claw to stab Raine.
Yeah.
Right. Fair. Fair enough.
That is a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. I mean, there are a lot of healers on the field. You'll be fine.
That'll be fine.
Yeah, everything will be fine. That will be 22 points of piercing damage.
Yeah, they'll do it.
Okay, so you are unconscious, and then also you will take, just to keep track, 15 points of necrotic. So reduce that down by 15. And that is all its legendary actions. And the cysts will go. And the cysts are literally what you're thinking of. And they will move. That one will move next to Roka to get the flank with the eye. And that one will...
Darren said she wouldn't kill me till I got back. I should have just not come back.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one will go to that corner. Leap. And then it will... It's gonna try to cast in Roka's direction. And Roka has to use a... Does it? Oh, just. Okay. Constitution saving throw. Which she will make. Alright, and she's fine. That one I will put down as...
Welcome back.
Cool. That's her turn. Zaitari.
All right, so where's the living cyst, by the way?
Oh, those two right there. One's next to Roka, one's next to there.
Okay, that's what those things are.
Yeah. Actually, this one should attack Roka.
This
I am
one's
sorry.
still in the aura of my Dawn spell,
Mhm.
it looks like. So has to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 1 second. I need to... Okay, that one misses Roka. Roka will take...
Because a creature must also make this saving throw whenever it ends its turn in the cylinder.
And then 5d6. 14. Okay. Constitution saving throw. Yep. It will not make it, so 26.
Or do I get to... Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Is that fine? Do you want to reroll the damage?
No, 26 is fine.
Okay.
By the way, does it look like they're taking extra damage?
No.
Or... Fucking hell, it's radiant damage, damn it. These guys are crappy.
Zaitari.
Can't hear you if you're talking.
How tall is this wall that I went through? Is it waist height? My height?
About
Can
your
I
height.
see?
I would say your height.
Okay, then I will pass through it.
Okay.
Because I need to be able to see.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to cast Chain Lightning on this one, and then it's going to bounce to this, and that one
Okay.
over there.
So just so
Nice.
I have this correctly, this guy, this guy,
Mm-hmm.
this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the wolf.
And the hound. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So it can hit a total of 4, and they're all within 30 feet of the original target.
All right. Sounds good. Dexterity. Okay.
Nice.
The hound makes it and has evasion. So
Rude.
however, these guys, I don't think they're very fast. Yeah, that one will fail. That one will also fail. And that one will fail. All right, so the cysts don't look like they take as much damage as they should.
Mm-hmm.
So let me just do that real quick. And let me check the yoga. The yoga will take the full amount of damage. And the yoga looks, that one at the end looks rough. The one that's not color coded.
Cool. I can't remember. Are we allowing bonus action spells with an
Yeah.
action
Yep.
spell? Okay. Then I will do healing word
Mm-hmm.
at first level
Mhm.
on Raine.
Okay.
Get her ass back up again.
All right.
There you go. 10 points of healing.
Raine, you come to consciousness.
And you're also, well, I mean, you do have foresight. So
Yeah, I saw foresight. So I still play dead.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It didn't work.
Shroud of Darkness wouldn't be any kind of beneficial in this because you're a rogue, because you can also just disengage as a bonus action anyways. All right. So I moved 10 feet, so I'm gonna move this pillar here. Is it also like us height?
Yeah, I'd say you height.
Okay.
Just to keep things pretty uniform.
If I were to stand in this corner, would I like be able to like kind of bend my head around and see at least Raine?
Yeah,
Over
I
there?
would say that.
Okay, all right. Okay, great. Then I'm going to move down here, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
Okay, great. It is now the hound's turn. The hound is in a let's see something.
Now, is it the beginning or end of its turn that my stunned leaves?
And
Ugh.
the hound is going to roar again. So within 15, so that is Roka is 5, 10, 15. Yeah, Roka's fine this time. Or actually Roka didn't get hit last time. Well, got hit, but passed. Raine, and you're too far, and you're too far. So it's just Raine, Melanie, and Aoife. Constitution saving throws.
Got a 21.
Okay.
It's high enough. I'm gonna hope it saves.
15.
Okay, and Melanie. All right, Melanie, you're cool.
Thank God.
The other two are not.
Uh-oh.
So that is 14 points of thunder damage. Raine, you go back under
Wait,
consciousness.
How?
14.
Wait, you healed me, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
healed you for 10.
And Tilda healed me for 7. And you did how much damage? 14?
14. So you're at 3.
God damn. Wait.
Well,
Oh yeah. I had it wrong on my sheet.
the reason why I was being really specific about if I could see Raine or not is because I'm going to use this as my reaction.
Okay.
So please heal for 33 hit points.
Nice.
Woo!
Ooh.
Okay. However, let's see. I'll take the stun condition off you in a moment. Okay, so roar. Going to take out its claws and be a whirlwind of death again.
Oh, you know what, Saitari? Bad news. This spell has no effect on undead or construct.
So
I guess
we're
you're calling Raine a
doing.
construct.
So we're
Or
doing
undead.
one. I'm doing one
Yes.
Raine, one Melanie, one Aoife, one back to Raine again. so 2 on Raine. These are regular rolls.
Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no.
So
Did you crit again?
no. I rolled the same number. 21 to hit.
Just
On
it's.
who is this?
Raine.
Okay.
Just it's. That is my armor class.
Okay. Then that is going to be 19 points of piercing. No, wait. Sorry. My bad. Oh. 12 points of piercing. Sorry. And that is 16 points of necrotic. Reduce your hit point maximum by 16. Okay. Melanie. Crits.
Fucking hell.
I don't listen.
That's no. You're good. That's just a lot. It's a lot. Keep going. Tell me that damage.
I mean, I haven't jailed this die yet.
You're trying to make an orphan again. I just want to throw that out there. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry.
re-orphaning our child here.
19 points of piercing. So
Okay.
whatever you need to reduce that to.
I don't have any damage reduction right now because I haven't had a turn yet.
20
Oh,
points.
no, wait. Did I activate my shit beforehand?
I don't think so. I think I stunned you right off the bat.
None of us
Yeah,
had
because
a
we
chance
went
to
into combat.
activate
We weren't running into combat. We didn't have like a preparation round. Okay.
Yeah. So
Um,
otherwise, my arms would have been out before we started, but they were
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. 20 points of necrotic.
And that's the one that lowers my hit point maximum?
Yes.
Okay, so my maximum was 167. So it is now 147.
All right. And Aoife. 33.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 21 piercing. And 16 necrotic reduced by 16.
All right.
All right. So bonus action. Yeah, it's gonna start making its way. Let's see. It's gonna start making. Hey there. How you doing? All right, Raine. You are stunned. Melanie, you are no longer stunned.
Yay! Alright.
Wait, why am I? Oh yeah, I failed.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that stun is rough. Alright.
And prone, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No. Yes. And was it? No, not prone. Prone was
It was
the legendary.
like
I'm
the
just prone because I've
Funky.
not had turn.
Yeah, prone because you haven't had a turn.
Right.
And I've got.
Well,
I went
one
down.
thing knocked all of us, like a lot of us prone.
Right.
Yeah,
And
that was
also,
one of
I
its-
went unconscious.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was its aptly named Death Pile Driver.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Just wow. I don't even have okay. So first I'm gonna go ahead and activate my hill rune. That's bonus action.
You want to be large or huge?
That's the one that just gives me damage reduction.
I definitely thought you were gonna say, "Do you want to be large or in charge?"
Then I am. Oh wait, 1 second. Let me check one thing here. It doesn't matter now, but I just want to know for the future. Oh, yep. Neither of those would have affected me. Okay. Then okay, so that was my bonus action. And then I'm going to go ahead and use an action to activate the storm avatar thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my action, and then I need to mark that that's active and that's active, and I'm not giant size. Okay, I already used my bonus action. That's fine. Okay. And then, let me read something really fast. That's also a bonus action. I am going to go ahead and I can't use a full action to do a bonus action, right? Like I can't upcast and just use more time to do
Um,
a bonus action, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's fine.
I think that was the general consensus of things. You can't like.
Okay, that's cool. I just wanted to make sure it doesn't come up often, but I've got a weird number of bonus action like start of my turn things that I like to activate. So I wanted
Okay,
to
I
make sure that I
see.
was doing it right. I was thinking about doing a action surge so I could second wind.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a bonus action, and you don't get an extra bonus action when you action surge. You just get an extra action. But I don't really have a lot of actions I need to do right now, so that's actually my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Aoife is stunned. The other things are starting their turn in the sun, the dawn thing. Do they have to roll Constitution saving throws?
No, it's when they end their turn.
Okay, end their
and it's
turn.
still in the.
Okay, then they're
Yep.
going to leave. So
Fair.
they're going to go.
I mean, they can certainly try.
They're going to go. Whoosh. So.
But also, this is kind of like the
whoosh.
Hotel California. You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave.
Whoosh. 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 Okay, cool. That was their movement. And then bonus action, moving the eyes. So can't move that one. So we'll move.
Move towards the light. Damn.
Okay. Why did I make them all summon shit? Okay. The one that is colored, that isn't colored, is going to. What is it? It's gonna cast on you, Melanie. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You're probably gonna make it, but it doesn't know it. Fine. It attempts to levitate you in the air. That doesn't happen.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then we are gonna do 2 eye beams at Aoife with pink. So Aoife, I assume a 17 does not hit your armor class.
Correct, that misses.
Okay, cool. And then 1 at Zaitari. I assume 11 doesn't hit your armor class. Okay,
No.
that one can't really see anybody. This one is gonna go for Melanie. That doesn't hit. Alright. And then some, and then did I tries? So now their action. Melanie. 2 misses and a crit on the eye attack.
So for the crits, I am going to use my Cloud Rune
Mhm.
and put that damage to the dog. Actually, no, this eye thing right here, this pink guy.
This the pink-eyed user. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so he takes the damage instead.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll mark off a use of my Cloud Rune.
12
That was my reaction.
12 plus 13 is 25. Okay. It looks in pretty bad shape.
Good.
Um,
It deserves it.
okay. That guy can't really. Well, can see Roka, so that guy is gonna launch 3 eye beams at her. 2 will hit. So Roka will take. So that's 19 points of force damage. So pink, can't see. All right. Roka is going to continue the assault on this individual living cyst with 2 melee attacks. Hits both times. So
It's 'cause
okay, and cleaves this thing in half. All right.
good. Yes, kill it.
And then she will turn her sights on the eye next to her. Before Tilda's turn, Mr. Dog is going to
Is Dr. Dog? He didn't go to medical school for nothing?
yeah, didn't go to Dr. Dog. Gonna dash over here and is going to You are now the biggest.
I'm dead.
You are
Still
very-
dead.
You're still very dead. The biggest threat now is Melanie, since she looks intimidating at this point. You know, the crackling of lightning around her and stuff like that. So it's gonna try to attack you.
Cool.
I don't think it does. That is only that is a 23 to hit.
Me?
Yeah.
That is my AC.
Okay. So one claw embeds itself in your armor and is going to stab. That is 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And
So that's halved to 5.
okay. 8 points of necrotic reduces your maximum HP.
Ugh, okay. -8.
Okay. And then I need Aoife and Raine to do a dexterity saving throw. And you guys are stunned, so you fail.
Yep.
Yep.
Do we still take half damage?
I assume so, because this is a dexterity saving throw. It's kind of
Awesome.
yeah, I assume this. That makes sense. So normally you would take 22, reduced to 11 points of necrotic damage.
It
Also,
reduces our maximum hit
Yeah,
points.
My
Yes.
performance is flawless. It's like I'm really dead.
yeah. So that was the legendary action. Now it's Tilda's turn.
What's your max HP, Rain? Raine? KK?
Muted myself instead of unmuted. Let me do the math on that. It's, let's see, exactly. 112 minus 49 is 60. Is that correct? 112 minus 49. Yep, 63.
Damn. Just
Okay.
6 off from 69.
Man.
It would have been really nice.
Would have been really nice.
Okay. Okay. What's your are you actually like you took damage and that
I'm at 0.
you're at
yeah.
0. Okay. In that case, I will use a 6th level heal on Raine.
Okay.
So you don't get the full 70 hit point because
Oh, oops.
but yeah. And okay, and I'm going to man, I really wanted to cast slow. Instead, I will move up 1, 2. Hang on. Let me just get that out of the way. I would like to move my Dawn to get
How far can you move it?
I can move it 60 feet on a bonus action
All right. So
if I am within 60 feet of it.
you are within 60 feet of it.
Yep, I know. So I can move it up to 60 feet as a bonus action on my turn.
Okay. Where would you like
So
it?
I would like to get as many of these things as I can,
All
as
right.
many of our enemies as I can, and as few of my allies as I can. So basically,
So anywhere
trying-
around this line where you are currently would be 60 feet.
Yes,
Except to
I
that
know.
last square.
I would love to be able to not hit some of the people
So
in here. So I can't.
maybe.
So could we just start?
there?
No, no,
There?
no, no! Put it back.
Hold on, making sure that 10 feet back. Okay.
Okay. Could we maybe put it like? Could you just start inching it forward?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Go
Six.
another one. I think that's where I want it.
Okay.
Because that gets everybody, all the bad guys. And I'm sorry, it does get some of our allies, including Melanie.
What kind of
But
save
I
is
can-
it?
Constitution save.
Never mind. Don't want it.
I don't think Raine wants any more Constitution saves.
Nope.
A delicate little flower, guys.
And it doesn't reach Raine nor Aoife, but it does get Big Dog guy. So hang on a second. When the cylinder appears, each creature in it must make a con saving throw. But after that, it's a creature must also make this saving throw whenever it ends its turn in the cylinder. So I'm going to re-roll the damage for this round because I assume that's how it goes. Ugh. So any creatures that are still in this cylinder and that at the end of their turns and that fail their cons will take 23 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move back. Took 2 steps forward, I take 2 steps back.
Okay.
I go together because opposites attract.
Okay, sounds good. At the end of your
And you
turn,
know.
Mr. Hound doesn't like Dr. Hound doesn't like to be at the spot where he is, so they are going to Hound step and move. They are full speed without taking opportunities attacks, and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So kind of like going this way and then hanging out over here. Hoop, hoop. The cyst, the still living cyst, is going to leave.
By the way, Dr. Dog.
Dr. Dog. I'm sorry, Dr. Dog. Dr. Dog. Dr. Dog.
Yes, but GIF in the Discord. Or
1, 2, 3,
Dr.
4,
Dog is.
5, 6. So, I'm gonna go over here. And so went into water. Okay, and it is going to that was the one who used that. Okay, it is going to give me a second. Point in your direction. And I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Who?
You, Tilda.
Got it. It's okay, I'm a doctor. I'm sorry, what kind of save was
Wisdom.
it? Wisdom. Alright, not bad. Oh, that's not good. 19.
19 should be. Yep, 19 is enough. Your face is not phantasmally killed.
I'm sorry, what?
Your face?
My face is not phantasmally killed?
Yeah.
The fuck,
I
Darren?
don't even know what that means, and I'm terrified. Like, I
Exactly.
don't know what's happening right now.
It casted Phantasmal Killer.
Nice, nice. But it targeted her face, is what I'm getting at.
Well, it
Not the
targets
face.
your deepest fears.
Actually, having your face fucked up would be really
That would
upsetting
be a
for you,
deep fear.
so-
Yes, it would. be a deep fear
Zaitari.
for Tilda.
What's up?
It's your turn.
Yippee!
Go pod racing.
I'm gonna move myself.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of just
By
gonna
the way,
go
Jared-
straight here.
Mm-hmm.
Darren, I'm immune to fear.
Okay. It doesn't know
Nice.
I know it doesn't know that, but that would have been really nice had I not saved. Because I'm married.
Nothing can be worse than that.
that.
I'm gonna try to take out these bigger guys. I'm gonna steal wind strike.
Okay. What's the order?
So, this one up here,
Mm-hmm.
this, end it with the doggo.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. That will work. That one dies. So these guys go away. And then that one dies.
Oh, the
That-
crit!
That one also dies.
Let's go!
That was the green one, so we can do that. And so last two, 41. Let me see. That one dies. And uncanny dodge.
Okay, well, it takes half of that.
Yep.
So-
Yeah. Doesn't want to take the full one. That's for sure. So
Mm.
that is 84, reduced to 42. Okay. That is good.
Just imagining all these eyeballs just suddenly popping everywhere.
Ew.
Okay.
Back it up 20 more feet. Use the rest of my movement.
Yeah. He
Would
wasn't
anybody like some healing?
he wasn't happy about that.
I bet. Would anybody like some healing? I can toss
I
out.
mean, love it. Yeah.
Okay, then I will give it to Melanie. Here is a healing word. Second
The
level.
word is heal.
You get 13 hit points.
Okay.
That is the end of my turn.
Okay, sounds good. The hound did not like that at all. So okay. So it's going to leap up onto the wall. It leaps up onto the wall. And then it's going to actually
Make an acrobatics check to see if it can keep its balance on the wall.
I mean, yes. And yes. It's very acrobatic. Probably was a circus dog in its previous life.
Sure.
All 4 attacks in Zaitari's direction. It's going to produce these blades from its back, and it's going to fling them in Zaitari's direction.
Okay.
Is that a spell or
Nope,
just an
Just an attack.
Okay. Sorry, Zaitari, I got nothing.
I mean, I still have my reaction, so just like, if anything is going to hit above a 23, then I'm going to use my shield.
Mm.
Or
Okay.
a 23 or above, I should say.
My first attack is 32.
I don't think that matters, so I'll wait.
Okay. And then I have a 31.
Uh-huh.
And then I have a 24.
Okay, I'll shield that.
Okay. And then I have a 30.
No, that doesn't matter either.
Okay. So 3. Yeah, you made it very angry.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it
it
happens.
has been murderizing my friends, so
Yeah.
I'm fine with taking these hits.
12 plus 7, so that's 19 piercing damage.
Have.
And the necrotic is 13. And that is not halved.
Yes, it is.
Bypasses your resistance.
Ooh.
I have double resistance.
Well, now we're just in confusing territory at this point.
Okay, so it has an ability to ignore resistance against necrotic damage.
Ugh.
So that's all resistances, not just
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does have so that is so you reduce the piercing but you still take 8 plus 5 13 points of necrotic. So that reduces your hit points. The next attack was 11 piercing and 11 necrotic. Let me know when you're done with math.
Sorry, say that again.
11 piercing, 11 necrotic.
On the third one that hit, could I have silvery barbs that just could have been out of the battle?
Yeah,
before
sure.
I
You
hurt?
can. You can.
It just has to re-roll it again.
Okay, all right.
And the
Don't
critical.
That
Yeah.
is a 28. Does that hit?
I think that. Hold on.
You would have shield at this
Yeah,
point.
so
Just
Yeah.
hits.
Did the shield.
It does just hit.
Okay.
Um.
Are you done calculating 11 piercing, 11 necrotic?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And
then-
I'll give the re-roll to Melanie. For
Okay,
the
okay.
advantage.
Thank you.
16 piercing for the last attack, and 15 necrotic.
Right.
All right. As its bonus action, it is going to, from this wall, it's going to jump up to 30 feet as it uses Hound's agility and land right next to Zaitari. Raine!
Sorry, did it ever go into my
Threatening square? No, not
threatening,
it,
yeah.
it never. Well, yeah, it kind of hung out up here, and then yeah.
did it go into this square at all?
It
Or these?
it jumped from here.
Nice. Dared, you son of a bitch. You waited till I used my reaction.
Well, you are no longer stunned. You're still on the ground, I believe.
Oh, wait, was I stunned?
You were stunned.
I
Yeah.
You were stunned.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Did I go unconscious while I got because I think I don't know how that works. Yeah, I might have fucked that up.
I don't know.
no,
I
man.
think you might have been unconscious. You were at 0 at some. Okay, hold on.
It doesn't matter that the only thing we have to roll back is that Melanie doesn't have a free advantage.
Okay.
'Cause-
But Raine, you are up. You are no longer stunned. Neither is
I'm
Aoife.
still down, but
You're
as I
still
as I
on the
slowly get
You're still
And I-
face down in the dirt.
I push myself up. I'm thinking to my the bell. I'm like, look, we've got a pretty good thing going here, and I'm not complaining. But if you have anything else in the fucking reservoir and you're holding it back, that would be the fucking time. In other words, if you got anything, stop dicking around. And then stand up, turn around, aim, fire at the hound.
Mm-hmm.
Really quick question. What's Lek been doing this whole time?
Not still breathing.
Okay.
Yeah.
31 to hit.
31 will hit.
And
It will use its reaction to uncanny dodge. So that is 44 reduced to 22.
And these big enough to duck behind?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
they're you height.
Okay. 5, 10, 15. Bonus
Hello.
action. Hide. Does Tilda see me now?
Of course I do, darling.
No, you don't.
Shut up.
That's it. Yeah. This is great. This is fine. This is fine.
This is my hiding spot. Go find your own.
You kick out back out to the.
Are you all set, Raine?
We'll find out, I guess.
Okay.
37.
Melanie.
You didn't see the
Are-
bush rustling. That's all you see.
Is there a legendary action or anything before I?
Yeah,
take my
there
turn?
is. It
Yep,
is
yep,
going
yep.
to dash towards you.
Okay. If it stuns me, I'm gonna be real salty.
Yeah. Well, it's going to
Yeah.
attack. It's going to attack you. Just regular
Okay.
attack. So that is 32 to hit,
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. and that is going to be.
And now I'll do silvery barbs.
Okay. That is going to be. Oh, that's going to be only 19, so it misses you.
And
Uh,
we'll give the
Huzzah!
advantage. Now you have advantage again.
Yeah.
Doesn't say it has to connect. So, Aoife,
Mhm.
please roll a dexterity saving throw. You are no longer stunned. So
I'm no longer stunned and I was not made prone, right?
no. Last action was not. He did not howl last action. So
But was I prone with like a swipe thing?
No, not with
I
the
think you-
swipe.
Prone doesn't actually give you like disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Dex.
Let's
This is it's like a common
Yeah, you're fine.
ruling, but
You have evasion, so you're super fine. Okay. That is
Super fine.
that is its legendary action, Melanie. It is now in your face.
All right. So I
Hang on, time out, real
Mm.
quick.
Mm.
Does that count as the Black Hound
I would say so.
ending its turn?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
he gets dawned in the face.
So it
So
fails.
23.
Yeah, it fails its Constitution saving throw, but it will only take half because it is resistant to radiant.
That's fine.
Wow. Do I need to get my ass out of this?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
I thought that I didn't think that it was one that you could
No,
choose
I
friendliest to
can't.
not be affected or something. So I just wanted to double check. That's fine. I can get out. I should be able to. Unless he sentinels me in the face or some shit.
Well, you can even still just
Yeah,
go
yeah,
around.
that's my plan. All right. So I'm gonna go over here. And then I'm
it
gonna
in
go
the butt.
ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and become massive.
Okay.
So go ahead and make me huge.
Okay, hold on.
Wait, large or huge?
Huge.
Okay. You're gonna crush us over here.
You'll be
oh, what a
fine.
way to go!
breaks the wall.
Yep, breaks the wall and shit, we're exposed.
So that's my bonus action. And then I am going to use my action to just lay into this fucker.
Okay.
So all of these attacks, well, do I have flanking with Aoife? I wouldn't at this point.
No,
No.
you would not.
Actually, let me roll a d20 to see if that would have crit. Actually, I'll just attack again to see if it was okay. No, it wouldn't have crit. But these are all the thunder and lightning damage because I'm in my
Okay.
avatar state.
27.
So that's 22 to hit, or 29 because it would have had advantage, and the rest of them don't have advantage. So it'll be a 29 to hit again, and then 23. Does the 23 connect?
Yes.
Okay.
17 and 25. Okay.
Does this thing look hurt?
Yes.
Can it action surge?
Yes. And it did use its uncanny dodge already, so.
And Raine, have you already used your Yeah, because you
Silvery bar.
silvery barbs. Okay. So 1, 2. And actually, I'm gonna lucky that critical miss.
All right,
The natural one. So I'll
29.
just go ahead and the 21 would be in place
the
of
first
the
hit kills
18.
him.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you know what? In that case, I'm just gonna Thunderbird dive my ass over here and then just slap those second two attacks, the 37 and the 21 on this guy.
Okay. I think that's gonna kill it too. So 20. Oh, 40. Yeah, it kills it. So you go there, you pop that. The hound like roars in defiance, but collapses onto the ground, leaving a scorched, like its body like engulfs in like this black flame, and then it's just where the grass is. There is now a like giant hound imprint.
Ugh.
We are now
This place
out
is
of
gonna be
combat.
super cursed for like 50 years.
And they are gonna, and Roka is gonna get like out of there. And
Yeah,
we are
please do,
out of
thank you.
combat.
Mel just runs over and like scoops up Raine like you would a child because she's very large and Raine is not very large. She's just like, "Are you okay?"
Are you okay?
I'm just gonna snuggle in. I'm gonna rest because I'm at like half my maximum health,
Oh yeah.
which is not much in the first place.
Mel is feeling real weak and shitty right now, so she's gonna sit down, just kind of hold Raine and just kind of like be like, "Ugh."
I would have dispelled the dawn
Okay,
as soon as there was no.
Yeah.
Oh, and I also would have stepped out of it before the actual end of my turn. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, every time that we want to,
I
you
look
know,
at Lek. Did you know they were coming?
She just kind of just looks at you like with a look of like, do you think I knew they were fucking coming?
I noticed you didn't join us in the fight. So I ask again. Did you know they were coming?
No, I didn't.
Do I believe her?
insight.
I did ask.
y-
Do I believe her?
I mean, you can roll insight if you want.
Not great, but
The
Okay.
21.
Yeah. With,
yeah. Well, I rolled a 7
Yeah.
on the
Oh.
dice.
Gallery.
So-
You think she's telling the truth? You also think she was gonna add a bitch at the end of that because she's like kind of like she's exhausted. She like literally.
Tilda's been up for 2 days at this point.
She's exhausted after with the ritual, and then
Yep.
she was defenseless after said ritual, and some enemies like just came up in Melora's sanctum.
Okay. Tilda will, at that point, kind of remind herself that there was a ritual being done and that Lek was probably taken out. Okay. Apologies, darling.
Mm.
It's just
It's
we're all tired.
yeah. It's fine.
At least we didn't get sucked back in time this time. You know, that really sucked. So, kind of nice
Or
that didn't happen again.
forward. Thrust forward in time.
Oh yeah, good point. Time travel's confusing. I don't like it.
Tilda hops up onto this wall and says, I assume we're going to sit for an hour or so for a short rest or something.
Lek, the perimeter that you'd previously made, is it still in place? Can you still feel if anybody would come up on us? Would we get a little bit of a warning like we did this time?
She says,
Or-
so the words I
Should
had
we leave?
put, we should leave. The words I had put in place are down. And it's going to take me maybe a day to get them back up after I take a break. For now, I can ask a couple denizens to keep on lookout for in this area, but we should get back. We should get back to my my cottage area at least. So it's
How's Aoife looking on hit points?
My hit point maximum has been reduced by 27, and I'm at 87 out of 122 now.
Okay.
So
Alright.
not too bad. I only got hit a couple
Right.
times.
Yeah, okay.
Lek,
I'm gonna leave you alone then. Sorry, but-
you're helping us with Tamara's almost definitely what prompted all this, obviously. We'll go ahead and stay an extra day to make sure that nothing else comes out of the dock to try to cause you harm. We can't stay indefinitely, but we can stay one day, lick our own wounds, and make sure that you're not harmed because you helped us.
I do appreciate that. Um, I need to
There
check
isn't
something.
there isn't some sort of time dilation happening on the other planes
No, this is not the Feywild.
as we stay here.
No.
All right.
After a short rest,
Forgive
all
me,
your
it looks like the Feywild.
yeah. After a short rest, your hit points return to their maximum.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes.
nice, nice.
That yeah.
Do
So
we
you
get to
guys-
spend the hit points to get it back? Or does it like?
I mean, I would assume we still have to
fuck.
regen them as we normally would. That would
Yeah.
make sense.
Okay.
I took like 16 damage at one point, right? That made my max hit points go down. I think so. Because I just realized I took the 16 out of my like OG hit points. I was like, oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you got one round of it, I know. So
Yeah. So I think it was about 16.
Yeah.
129.
It was the first. I think it was the first round that it got the jump on you.
Yeah, I had 121 hit points out of 129. I currently have 105 out of 129 with getting our hit point maximums back. So I'm good. Whew. Next time, remind me not to do that, guys.
that was painful.
How dare you all not notify me of
the things I
tell
did.
me- exactly, to tell me not to do the things I did that you didn't know I was doing.
You asshole.
Can I say that I was reading the manual while we were short resting, so I get another hour
Sure.
to my. Thank you.
Okay. So you guys take a break.
Take a break. Sorry.
Aoife, while you are taking a break, there is when you finally get a moment to hold the hammer in your hand, you notice that instead of cold metal you are touching, during this whole time it is just radiating a warmth. Like it's like body temperature at least. And it doesn't ever like dip.
I think she might be awake, guys.
Huzzah!
Next one.
Hey, Roka, do you want to come say hi to your mom?
Yeah. Roka will leave Lex. We'll step away from Lex for a moment and hold the if you allow her to hold the meteor hammer in her hand, she will like take it and look at it, and then she closes her eyes for a moment, and she like opens her eyes in surprise and kind of like cocks her head to the side as if straining to hear. I think she is in there. It's very, I'm getting very faint whispers, but it does sound like her. Maybe
Oh yeah.
takes a little time to actually fully awake.
Well, also
Well,
she's
she
probably
was dead.
Yeah.
mystically malnourished right now, so
Yeah, I'll juice her up.
Quick,
I'm just
everybody
gonna
pray.
go over and grab the hammer back from Roka if she hands it over.
Yeah, she'll hand it over back to you. Yeah. Lick says quietly she probably needs a little bit of time. Probably at least maybe a day or so before she may fully become aware of the situation.
Yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna see if I'm gonna listen. Can I hear anything?
Roll a perception check.
The mailbox with the number you have called is full.
You do hear some very faint, it's like somebody, it's as if somebody's murmuring in their sleep.
She's sleep talking. She'll wake up. She'll wake up tomorrow probably.
That is possible, says Luck.
Why do you keep putting this?
hold on. No, this one was a good one, and I copied the wrong thing. Hold on. This was perfect. Just the link is too long.
Oh, that's funny. That's good. No.
Yeah,
Been
yeah,
wanting to be
that's
dead all
fair.
day.
Oh man, I tried. That was a lot of effort to get that to you guys. It was more than it needed to be.
Yeah, so well, after you guys rest the hour, Lekka will be like, we should get back to the cottage. We can sleep there. I'm pretty sure nothing will attack us there.
Oh, that's good to know.
And with Roka's help, she will start walking back. It was an hour to get here, so it's about an hour, maybe a little bit longer. Since you guys are just like, wow, something just beat the hell out of us. Let's take
Hey,
our
I'm
time.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine too. You know, spell slots notwithstanding, and the fact that I didn't technically get a full night's rest. Could Tilda ask one of you to please direct her broom so she can get another hour of
Yeah, you can just I'll hold it like a balloon and just let you float behind like a weird carnival prize.
I think I just thought of the most metagamey min-maxing bullshit. Remember that spell you had to share memories to
Yeah.
have?
Yeah.
So have somebody read the book for you and then transfer the information.
Hey.
I mean,
I'm not exactly expecting Dare to allow that, but
I mean, I do have that spell, but you're gonna have to convince Saitari to actually want to.
yeah.
You're also gonna have to wait a while.
Yep.
I will be right back real quick.
Dare's just like, nope, I'm not acknowledging this bullshit.
Also, I feel like
You knock over.
it's kind of like making a recording of a recording, and like at that point it's just not good enough anymore.
I love it.
And it's just like
You can get this knocked out in a day if you cast it enough.
I feel like, did you just read the Cliff Notes version of this book? What the hell are you doing?
Not even Cliff Notes, just Spark Notes.
Oh,
It's just like
you just asked Chat GPT about it. You're
No,
like,
no. It's Yahoo Answers.
Oh.
am I
How was
forgetting
Babby
it?
made?
I will say I do owe a lot to Yahoo because the completely defunct does not exist anymore. Yahoo Dating is how I met my husband. So
Ooh.
thank you, Yahoo.
That's how a lot of people called my mom who wanted to date her because one of the tenants was pissed off, and so they put like a sex ad up on.
Oh no! Like that's fun, but also very bad. But also kind of funny because it's really just like petty.
It's kind of funny because like all like from what my mom told me, that I was like most of the guys were pretty polite once they were told like what happened. You know, it's like, oh, that's wrong.
You're like, but are you looking for
But no,
like,
anyway.
we're already here, you
Yeah.
know.
Luckily, no one showed up ever. Luckily, it wasn't. Just
Oh,
it was
that
the
would
phone
have been
number.
bad.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take photocopies of the book and
Oh,
each of you like 20 pages. You each read your 20 pages, and then I cast impart knowledge on all of you.
Yep. You just
And you
take the book
impart it
apart and
to me.
you rebind it for everyone.
Yeah.
And technically, we should get to retain that information. So,
Yeah. See, so you're like a fifth of the way.
yeah.
Consider, I mean, that's only
What
if
if
this
we?
book is
So it's
100
only good
pages.
for every 100. But what if we all finish it exactly the same time?
ooh. This is all I can think about. I can just imagine us taking this magical book and chopping it into pieces.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen
There's
that
something
too,
very
and
wrong
it is
about that.
like,
If I saw somebody like that, I'd be like, well, obviously you're a serial killer. This does not. Nah.
Like at that point, like I get wanting to have something in your hand, but if you need something more portable, they got these lovely thing called ebooks. You know?
Yeah. I will say I bought a book and I wasn't thinking, and I was like, oh, the 10-book collection of the Chronicles of Amber, which I've yet to read because the book weighs, I don't know, 75 pounds.
yeah.
And I was like, this should have been a Kindle purchase. This was a terrible idea. Honestly, I've read like 12 pages and I'm like, this is nice, but my wrists hurt.
Yeah.
So...
I remember reading the I got a book of all Jane Austen's work.
Oh yeah.
And I was after I had Pride and Prejudice separately, and I was like, I really liked this. I want to read more, by her. Blah blah blah. So my mom got me like the ginormous. Here's all of Jane Austen's, in one, and I was like, reading it, I was
cathedral
like,
Bible size kind of thing.
yeah, exactly. I was like, this really should not have been a thing.
This is not only a workout for your mind, but also your arms.
For your arms. Exactly. Like trying to hold it above my head
arm
as
day.
I'm lying there, and
or you're falling asleep and you
yeah.
Oh, drop it on your face? Oh
Yeah.
man, that'd be the end of that. Whew.
All right, I am back.
Yeah, it was I mean, I did it, but it wasn't fun. And like dragging it around with me, I'm like, this book is really more for show than for actual reading.
Like a glass plate above your bed. Somehow, how would you turn
Okay,
yeah,
so if anybody has not seen this skit, it is relevant to throwing books at people, kind of.
Okay.
Books falling on you, but it made me think of it because I was already in like my John Mulaney headspace, and anyway, he's hilarious.
I am back. What is up, everyone?
So we've decided that we're gonna take that book that Tilda's reading and we're gonna cut it into like a bunch of pieces. And we're all gonna read some, and then we're gonna cast impart knowledge on each other, and we're gonna like share it. Like
round
hive
table the
mind.
knowledge and then finish it all at the exact same time so we all get benefits.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think, DM? Just sound legit?
Wait, I hear her walking away again.
No, I can hear that sound is that her eyes all the way rolling into her head, and they're never gonna come back down. She's blind now.
just know.
Yeah, I'll be trying.
I mean, I
Respect the
commend you
hustle. It's great.
for trying.
That's fair.
Gotta respect the hustle. Or lack of trying to hustle, I don't.
So, you guys go back to the cottage, and you're gonna take a break and have a nice time there. It's nice and peaceful.
God,
French fry,
I
what are you
just-
doing?
I feel like this tone of voice just sounds like something's happening. Like, I feel like this is the there's something around the corner sound.
French fry, apparently.
Well,
See, at this point, if we were allowed to add sounds, I would say the Jaws music would be really good. But instead,
a
Cthulhu?
duck.
Quack. Okay. So, you guys are chilling like villains.
Hmm.
how many more hours of reading this book can I get into before I literally collapse?
Roll a Constitution saving throw. With
Okay.
disadvantage, because you've been up for 2 days.
12.
All right, you get 2 more hours. And then you have to sleep.
God damn it, I'm never gonna finish this.
You got a decent amount.
I've now got 18.5 out of 48. And I'm already.
I did say that we would stay here and help her tomorrow, so
And I think this is going into my 3rd day of 6. I am very far behind Derek.
well, you can read all day tomorrow.
Which is what I'm going to be doing. Unless there is something that is around the corner.
Well, who knows? Jared knows, but she's not going to tell us yet.
Nope.
Are we mansioning? Do you have the spell slot for it, Zatari?
Spell slot for what?
Mansion.
Yes, I do.
Please do.
Yes, I do. I
Okay,
do, in
cool.
fact, have an 8th level spell slot, so I can.
So let's rest it up, patch our wounds, read a book, take some sleeps. Also, I'll invite Roka to if she wants to come in and stay with us, and I will also say that if Lek
Oh.
would like to come in and stay with us, before I ask her,
Oh,
I will ask
Roka.
Tilda if she'd be okay with it, and we could just keep her in like a different room in case we wanted to make sure she's not attacked.
Roka, I'm fine with.
We could keep Lek in a
Lek
different
has a
spot.
home. Lek has a home here.
Yeah, but do you think that she could fight off one of those giant weird dog things by herself?
Tilda kind of rubs her eyes.
I just don't want. The reason I'm sure that the reason that thing was here was because of us, and I don't want our allies to pay for helping us if we can help it. Honestly, I to be
I
honest,
sympathize. I
I-
do.
Honest,
I just
Zaitari
don't want to
could
wake up dead.
change the mansion so that she's, a long hallway that way with many locked doors in between, and you're.
also to be honest, I doubt she'll even take us up on it. I was mostly trying to be kind and show her that
Where are you discussing this?
Yeah, am I
I'm
in
assuming that
earshot?
we're
Can I hear this?
in the mansion right now. But I mean, yeah, sure. Well, we're in earshot of Zaitari.
Zaitari's gonna go outside and ask Lek.
French
Come in.
fry!
Oh,
Come on!
God damn, he knocked over my books.
Yeah, if Ike wants to stay in here and you're real worried about it, I'll just sleep in front of your door so she has to
You
go through me to
shouldn't
get.
have to do that, darling.
I shouldn't have to be doing any of this. I'm just adding it to my list. But if you're that nervous, I can just sleep in front of your door. I've slept in worse places.
Fine. And when Fury murders me in my sleep,
You'll have a very nice funeral.
That means I'm dead too, so...
Also, just throwing this out there, we've got a lot
the
of money
world
and
will
diamonds, so no. If Fury murders you, we'll kill her, and then we'll resurrect you. I mean,
Fury murdered you because you smelled. Your relic, your holy symbol smelled. So as long as there's
Fury-
like enough
Fury
incense in the
murdered
air.
me because she has a vendetta against Arathis.
Yeah, because you have a thing that smells bad because it smells like Arathis. So as long as
Doesn't
there's enough
smell
incense,
bad.
we've been through this. It smells bad to her. I'm not expressing a personal opinion. Burn some incense. I'll sleep in front of your door, and if Fleck wants to stay in the mansion, she can. Let's not complicate this right now.
I'm sorry. I'm complicating it? She has a home here! She has a space that is her own! That presumably she knows what is going on within it.
And did you miss the part where I said if she wants to sleep in the mansion?
Zaitara, you went outside to ask?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Zaitara, you see Lex, she's like... You see Lex, she's currently inside her cottage making some tea, and she's like, "Oh, hey Zaitari, what's up?"
There's some discussion if you'd like to stay in the mansion for the evening. Totally up to you.
Oh, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I
If you'd
love
like
how
dinner, we
Tilda
can-
has actual concerns about her goddamn life being in danger, and you're all like, "It's fine, Tilda. Shut up and leave it alone."
I was asking first, but at the same time,
I
like
mean,
I said,
Zaitara
Mel,
could literally rearrange the mansion so there was like 50 doors in between you and her locked.
it was mostly, like I said, Mel's biggest concern is she feels really guilty anytime our allies are injured. And so she's dealing with a lot of guilt here from, like, the town that got demolished, that she should have been helping, and, like, Mel is... You can tell that as much as Mel is keeping up a bright face when she can, she is really stressed about the weight that we're putting on allies right now. Like,
The collateral damage.
Exactly. So...
And I get that.
Yeah.
And Tilda is sympathetic. But also...
Yeah, well, I'm just wanting to let you know
Literally.
that, like, Mel's not trying to just be an asshole. She's just feeling real guilty. So
what happens...
And Eva was trying to
but what
satisfy
happens-
both of them, Mel and Tilda.
And what happens if Fury gets through Aoife and kills Tilda? How will Melanie feel then?
really guilty, like, amazingly guilty, and it would be bad. So, like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that's valid. But also, not a problem because she declined, so...
I was also going to ask her, if you wanted to, you could come in for dinner. I can't unfortunately bring any out, but...
No, it's okay. I have plenty of food. Thank you for the invitation. That's most kind.
You come in and help with our drama.
You get in here.
Justify this argument.
Zaitari's then going to ask, do you want any company? I can stay out here for a while until I have to pass out.
No, it's fine. I'm fine usually by myself.
I know you're usually fine by yourself, but you have guests. And
I don't know.
we could talk or do whatever it is that you wanted to do if you wanted to do something.
One of my guests doesn't seem very comfortable around me for very good reason, and I do understand that.
Well, she's in my mansion, and I'm out here. So I can stay out here and it'll be fine. I don't worship Arathis. Hopefully you don't have a problem with Corellin.
I don't
Raven
have a
Queen.
problem with Corellin.
Or the Raven Queen.
If you want to keep me company, I do have a lovely plum white tea. If you would like to try some.
Ooh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm always interested in trying different kinds of tea. It seems to be offered everywhere we go. I have no idea why.
I mean, currently the particular climate I am in this part of the Deepwood, does not support other beverages like coffee, unless you want a coffee made out of fungus.
Ooh. So I can actually go back into the mansion and ask Raine if I could dig around in her bag of holding, because I know she stole a lot of bottles of really nice wine.
Oh yeah.
If you want some.
I
I would have some skull booze left,
I
Ugh.
actually
which is just whiskey. I think it's in the skull
haven't
bottle.
had wine in
Oh.
quite a while.
I was, guys. How
Yeah.
many of you guys have watched Our Flag Means Death? Has it been most of you?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
For some reason, when you said skull wine, I just thought of a nose jar.
Uh,
Ugh.
yeah, Zaytari, we'll say, give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'll step in.
What
back
I'm
to the
saying
mansion.
is that she has her own home.
Hey, Raine, do you mind if I
She does
take
not
like
need
5
to
bottles of
stay
wine?
here.
Sure.
You have your own home too, but you're always at the keep, so where's the logic?
I grab the bottles of wine from Raine, and then I go back outside.
Okay.
So
Just go
what- What she need? Okay, Zaytari, while you're in the mansion, what you need to do, because you can make the mansion like do different things. You just need to make the mansion like poof out some calming powders, like some sort of like drugging everybody into like being chill. I don't know, like hot
No,
box
that's
basically.
This
not-
whole
that's not how that
conversation,
works.
Aoife's sitting cross-legged on the floor with the meteor hammer in her lap, and she's just like buffing the leather on the handle. Like she's not even looking up while he's arguing.
Yeah,
Eva.
Zaytari's just like, they're arguing. Let me just get this wine, and I'll step outside. It'll
Can I-
resolve itself eventually.
Can I see the hammer? I'm just really curious about it for a second.
Yeah, sure. Have you ever used one of these?
This is why I
no.
only got 2 hours of reading this damn book.
Oh my god, it actually is. I love it. I love the idea that we were just real spicy for like way too long, and so you could not focus.
It's that post-fight adrenaline just letting it wear off.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to see the hand? It's
So, as I'm hefting it, does it feel like? Because when I hold the sword, it has like a resonance. And I'm assuming this one feels similar. Do I notice anything about it by just holding it at all?
You feel the same thing Aoife felt. This thing is like body temperature warm. So like, 98 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 Celsius.
Okay. I'm just gonna be kind of nod and say, I'm glad we found you something that doesn't want to kill you. I don't think that Tamara would want to kill you. She seems chill as gods go. So
Yeah.
I'm glad, and I'll go ahead and hand it back.
If you ever want to learn how to use this, I can show you. They're pretty fun.
I don't know if I'm quite agile enough for things like that. I'm not like
You
not
probably have to take
flexible,
off
but
the armor, honestly, to be flexible enough for it.
exactly. And without my armor, it's rough. I really need that to keep me from getting hit. You just dodge out of the way like we're playing high stakes dodgeball, but I'm not as quick on my feet. But
Well, if you ever want to
and
learn,
she'll just wrap her knuckles on her chest, just like a chonk chonk chonk. But I'm glad. And Aoife, I'm sure that we've said this before, but I wish that you'd not had to get wrapped into this so young, but I appreciate that you're here.
I mean, I'd be the biggest asshole in the world if I wasn't here right now.
It's
I suck, but I don't suck that hard. I understand when something's bigger than me.
yes,
But I
but
appreciate the sentiment.
yeah, sometimes sometimes it feels good to know that somebody appreciates what you're doing, even if you're going to do it anyway. You know, so
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of funny looking back that this whole thing, the reason why I met you guys and like this all got set into motion because the grandmasters at my monastery were getting pissed off at me too much and kicked me out. And now their souls have been eaten by an old one and they can never come back. But I'm going to go kill the old one. So
yeah, that's a
funny how
lot.
things work.
Yeah, it's almost like somebody is writing this, some sort of god of.
I mean, I guess
No.
it depends on your faith structure, right?
Yeah, I definitely don't believe in preordained destinies. It's definitely very
Predetermination.
city.
You don't think that when you're born, that's the split second that it's decided whether or not you go to a good afterlife or a bad afterlife?
No, that's definitely dumb as hell. But I mean, I okay, no. If somebody believes that, that's fine. But I just feel like that's depressing as all hell. But
Yeah.
ooh, that's a good text. My husband just texted me, "Do you want some fried pickles?" Yes.
Can he bring me some?
Yeah, that sounds
I
great.
mean, look, you can send me your address, and I'll put some pickles in an envelope, and I will mail them to you. They will not be good when they get there. Not crispy anymore.
Anyway, so Tara, you go back outside with the wine.
Mm-hmm.
And Lek is still in.
I'll pull them out of my own bag of holding.
Lek is
I
still
don't
in
think
the
we're going to
house.
drink 5 bottles of wine, but, you know, you get to have some extra.
Thank you very kindly. And once again, and at this point she sits down, and she doesn't have any wine glasses, but she has these like neat wooden cups. Once again, I am very sorry for when you guys first arrive. I don't think your friend Tilda. Well, I get it.
Tilda also has this way of holding on to grudges for an obscenely long amount of time, but then sort of working through it. So I don't know how many decades it'll take, but eventually she might apologize. Or, well, no, sorry, not apologize. Might talk to you about it.
To apologize for.
I know, I didn't mean to say apologize.
She had it backwards. We all know it meant
She
forgive
might
you.
accept your apology.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that's what it meant. Yeah.
Listen, I might be a little high, so I'm,
Just what you
I'm
need to
speaking
do.
as well as I can.
What you need to do is jump and try to melee combat a storm because you just aren't really noticing how big it is. And then everyone's like, "The fuck?" And you're like, "It's fine." That's the Lin move.
And then the week after, you're like, yeah, I made a very poor decision.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the consequences of my actions? What?
What are you doing here?
Yeah, do you need a cork remover? I could just use a knife.
For the wine.
For the wine.
Mallory?
Sorry, what did you say?
Cork remover for the wine? Or you...
Prestidigitation?
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
I don't know if that will work, but I mean, if you'll allow it, then
I'll
yeah,
allow it. I'll allow it. All right. You pop over in the wine bottle. Let it aerate a little bit, and then pour a couple wooden cups of it. So saving the world deal, huh?
Yeah, we do that all the time. Kind of just how it goes. But now this is the fate of I guess the multiverse is
at stake.
At stake. Yeah.
Well, you guys have a little rougher than I did. That's for sure.
You just sealed away an old one. that right? Or
no,
what
I
was
sealed
it?
away I helped seal away a god.
Ah,
Yeah.
which one?
Turog. He
Turog.
was you mentioned Corellin, and he was planning to murder Corellin, and we kind of me Eagle Eye and a couple others, we put a stop to that.
Nice.
Had to go into the Underdark for it. I'm sure you've gone.
Yeah.
It's a horrible
Tilda
place.
almost died down there too. Holder.
Wow. No wonder she doesn't really care for me. Seems like she's had quite a few close calls.
Yeah, I think maybe the most out of all of them.
That
At least as far as extreme imminent death.
that really sucks. That really does suck.
Yeah.
I've had a few close calls. Eagle Eye has had a close call. From yours truly, Fury has a temper problem.
So it seems.
Yeah.
If only Blight, go away. If only our adventures could have ended at killing a very powerful being trying to kill another god. We'd be retired. But alas.
But yeah, I really don't envy you for that. How's everything going with? And she kind of like motions to your now like semi-transformed Raven Queen relic deal. How's everything
it's
going
going
with
well.
her? That's good.
Well, I mean, I really don't talk to her. Honestly, I don't even know her. I guess it'd be wrong to say that I don't worship her because she is the goddess of death, and everybody dies. So I would like to try to avoid that. But regardless, my father is actually the spirit of this lovely little thing I have around my neck. As weird as that is.
Yeah, it's funny how relic guardians are chosen. Sometimes they volunteer, and sometimes the god is peer pressure, I would say. I know Fifi, the guardian of Melora's mantle, she volunteered. Why an otter? I'm not sure.
I suppose we'd have to ask the otter why it decided to volunteer.
Yeah, she kind of always skirted around that question when I asked. So I tried not to probe. Yeah, respectfully, not push boundaries.
Aoife might push that boundary. We'll see.
But now that you're here, do you have any questions for me, or do you need anything?
No, not really. I just
Okay.
figured we could, chat, swap war stories. Though I am curious now. Zaitari is going to touch kind of the neck piece and just think, not say it out loud. So were you press ganged into being spirit of the relic, or did you choose to do this?
You hear back in your head, it was...
There is a wrong answer.
Yeah.
But you'll have to figure out which one it is.
Column A and column B, surprisingly.
That was the wrong answer. No, I'm kidding.
But like we'll say, well, I'm sure you guys will succeed. You seem to be very strong physically, magically. Many of you, one of you, very gifted at a young age.
Yes.
You seem to work very well together, I've seen.
Only one of us? Rude.
Well, only one of us is still young, and obviously,
A teenager.
yeah.
Still rude. Tilda's very young. Fuck all of you.
I don't know. He told us the second oldest? Or third? No, third.
Do we
Shut
want to
the hell
establish
up.
everybody's ages again?
Absolutely.
I'm fairly sure Zaitari is the oldest at 30, so... Didn't realize I'd be playing Zaitari long enough to
Get there.
catch up to her age. But... Yeah, hopefully everything will work out in the end. But... I guess if it doesn't, the only thing that we can hope for, I guess, is just oblivion and no endless torture inside of an old one. Though I don't know what would happen if it succeeds. I don't really want to find out.
I don't think how I would like to find out either. So, I hope you. No, that's the wrong way to phrase it. You will succeed.
Well, cheers to that.
Yep. To clank your cup and drink. Inside the mansion. Has the arguing stopped already? It's probably been like a good 45 minutes.
Tilda huffed off at some point
Okay.
and went to bed and locked her door
Aw.
and just screamed into a pillow for a second and then went to sleep
Okay.
as best she could.
Okay. All right. Anybody else doing anything this evening?
I'm gonna
Yes.
pray for both of my relics.
Okay. While you are praying, you hear in your head, there's that voice that was murmuring in its sleep coming from the relic. There's kind of some low humming right now. Kind of trying somebody humming to themselves while they're doing things as if nobody's around to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually there is a voice, a very gentle voice that says, "So, where exactly am I?"
Right now, you are in the magnificent mansion of Zaitari.
I see. Huh. And what exactly has happened to me?
No, it's a long story.
How many years do you have? Because
Yeah.
it's been a while.
What's the last thing that you remember?
I remember I was outside and
That's not help.
and there was somebody hurt me, and then I don't remember much after that.
Okay. I'm the worst person to have this conversation with you. I want to apologize now.
Okay.
I mean, you were dead. You were totally gone, and we found Roka, and we found another one of your sparks, and we managed to, entreat to you, and you came back.
Do you know? and it's like his voice that has slowly come to a realization. How how long was I gone? Do you know?
A pretty long time. I've
Uh,
I wish I could give you a more specific answer. I think I was told it, but there's a lot going on and I haven't been retaining those kinds of details.
okay. Um
Roka's
and
badass though. That's a cool kid.
she she is my pride and joy. She is the best thing I've ever created.
I don't know the other things you've made, but yeah, I think that's pretty right.
So, if I've been hearing correctly, because I've been just kind of getting things in waves. You are Aoife. I know I've been
Yes.
hearing names like Tilda, Saitari, Melanie, Raine. I've heard of Shadok at some point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's well, everybody except Shattuck. We're the group kind of trying to save the world right now.
Okay. I see. And what are we saving the world from?
You're never gonna believe this.
I mean, I've been dead for quite a while, apparently. I'm not
Uh,
sure if I can be surprised, but enlighten me.
multiple old ones, plural.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, that's why we had to go. We decided to take the time to resurrect a god.
I see. So, we've got multiple this time.
Yeah, yeah.
Is there a war going on this time?
Not officially. Countries suck. Rulers suck. People are kind of being sucky, but there's no like declared wars or anything. It's more of a secret factions are gaining powers and overwhelming despair is devouring people and there are these cysts and it's just a whole thing.
I see. Well, kind of. Kind of see.
We're gonna work on getting you a better body. This was just like we needed somewhere to put you for now, but we're troubleshooting the finer details.
It's fine. I really do appreciate at least this. From my understanding, while I was whole, this is quite a difficult feat to even begin. So you have my eternal gratitude for that. So I thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
I just hope I can assist you in.
All for me? Nice, thank you.
I bet you can. You're a god. You got cool stuff you can do. You got cool kids. You got cool weapons.
I don't know if I can be considered a god at this point.
You got some folks believing in you. What's the minimum number?
Well, I think what we can begin with is re-establishing my presence here then.
What I think we need to begin with is I'm going to take you over to your daughter so you guys can reconnect. and we can worry about the rest in the morning.
All right.
I think that's the important thing right now.
She's not mad that I've been gone for so long?
No, she just missed you a lot.
I don't. I was worried that she would have been angry.
No, she knows it wasn't your fault. And if you don't know where to start, you can always start with, I love you and I've missed you. And I think that's probably a pretty good place.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
All right. I'd say hang on tight, but you don't have arms yet. And I'm just going to briskly walk to wherever Roka is staying and just knock on the door, pass off the meteor hammer without saying a word, and leave.
Okay. Like Roka will like nod and like bring the hammer with her. Yeah. So she and there's like, yeah, you don't hear anything as you leave because the doors are pretty soundproof, I assume.
Oh, I would assume so.
Yeah. So while that is happening, Raine, you're probably resting.
Yeah. Raine is lounging in some of the low not couches. Tartaria has like pillows and shit, right? It's
Yeah,
like
I assume there's a lot of pillows on this.
beanbag chairs, that sort of thing. Yeah.
So, how many times did you almost die today, apparently? There's like a voice.
Look, if it happens that close together, it only counts as one. That's what. It's more like a continuous almost dying than multiple almost dying.
God, I need. Look, you can't die, not yet.
I'm not planning on it. It just keeps happening.
Ah!
I'm not supposed to get hit. But it keeps happening, so apparently this is going to be a problem.
You need to do better. We need to do better. I need to do. I'm gonna keep you alive. I need to keep you alive.
I mean, you're going to get like a bad review, right? If I die, and also end the world. Both horrible things.
It won't look good if you die. Not on my watch. Go ahead and look at your relic now, Raine.
Ooh, I yelled it into transforming.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm going to fucking keep you alive. You're going to stay alive. If it's even the last thing I do.
Why do I have two things called death? Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Also, this will probably encourage you to move a little bit more. To keep you from dying. Look,
I mean, to be fair,
I don't
that
want
thing got to drop on us. It's not usually how it goes.
Your kid can't be an orphan. We have too many orphans in this world.
Yeah, definitely agree.
You need to at least stay alive for her. And I guess for your wife. Wife to be? Are you guys married yet?
Not yet. We're
You working on it?
saving the world. Not a lot of time for us. Do you know how hard wedding planning is? I saw Tilda go through it. It's not fun. That's why I'm trying to make her do it. She thought I was trying to be nice.
At least you have. Well, at least you have someone.
Although, just watch like Mel turn into a bridezilla. That like literally, just go giant size.
Mm-hmm.
I'd pay to see that.
So, hopefully that will help you out.
Appreciate it. That's it.
And
So I do need to live. When I'm not dying, look how long it took them to kill those things. You know?
I mean, you do a good job when you're not dying.
Yeah.
Just.
All right. Well, good talk.
Good talk. Go have fun with your fiance.
Uh-huh. I'll leave you here.
Okay.
Kind of weird to think about it. Anyways, moving on.
Yep. Zatari back in the cottage. Lek begins to tell you when she after her first into her second glass of wine, she starts telling you a couple stories from her past. Most of them deal with. A couple of the ones are when the wizard in the party Qizan would set everything on fire, including inns, other taverns, government housing. By accident, that was the last one. Other things were the way that she and the paladin Skalish would always fight with each other all the time. Usually it was Lek that was like, so I tried to put him in a full Nelson one time, but he slammed me into a cliff. and then, after we destroyed several trees in the area, Qizan had to force cage him. Sometimes he'd force cage me. Mostly it was me. And then just small stories like that. She listened to the stories you had to tell about your exploits of what your party has done. And then by the third glass of wine, Lek's like, I really do miss it all sometimes. It was like having a family again.
You know what happened to them?
Qizan died with me. I know Eagle Eye is still guiding those rangers.
He is.
Yeah, and I know Skalish. He changed his name after us, and he's now Platinum Covenant. That on the details of what they've been doing, I'm not sure.
Do you know Skelish's name now?
Ishakio.
Okay. I don't recognize it. I was just curious.
Yeah. No, he changed it after he became the Platinum Covenant's leader. I remember that. I died when I was actually older. So I was around when he became leader. I was around when Igoi established her her stuff. Yeah, and of course I left the orphanage to Pip. Pip's always been Pip's a good egg. Always been good, very talented.
Well, the kids seem to love her, and she makes excellent.
That's good. You know she's from the Underdark.
Oh, really?
She actually, that's where we found her. She was she had a drow master, and we kicked her ass. And she stayed with us for a while, and I helped train her, and she's one of the best damn divine casters I ever trained. But I think it's getting late, and the wine's getting to my head a bit. So I apologize for keeping you for.
Oh no, you're
while.
fine. I'm not even tired. If you want to ramble, tell stories, rant, do whatever, I'm fine with hanging out here.
Nah. It's just like I said, it's just been a very long time since I've spoken to anybody, and well, I appreciate you speaking with me.
Oh, of course. What's the name of the tiefling that died again?
Ixen.
Ixen.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not Iskin, but
Yeah.
it's close. I mean, obviously Ixen is also dead, but have you do you get to talk to him at all? Hang out and do stuff?
Not really. He's over at Ayun's neck of the woods, literally. I do keep in touch a little bit, but it's been a long time since we've hung out together.
Well, it might be worthwhile if you decide to.
It would be. I think so. I think I should reconnect with him if everything goes well for you guys.
Plus, you have 4 extra bottles of wine.
Oh, he would drain those very quickly.
Oh yeah.
He is.
He's an alcoholic, isn't
he? He is. I
Then
don't know.
probably
I don't know if
dash the bottles.
I don't know if it affects you afterwards. I'm not sure. Like in the afterlife.
What, getting drunk? I mean, clearly it's working on you. So
that's true. But I'm really glad the orphanage is doing well. I do miss those kids though. They kept me young while I was alive, I'd say. Oh, you should get to your friends. Don't need them worrying about you. Because they think... I'm pretty sure they think I've murdered you at this point.
listen. If they were worried, they would have come out, and it's fine.
right. Oh, still, I don't want you. You guys need to get your rest. I'll make sure to say bye in the morning, but yeah. Thank you again.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
I'd say any time, but it does take effort to get to this plane. So
No, don't worry about it. um, yeah, she will, pat you on the back, and she's gonna start heading inside. Um, if nobody wants to have anything else they want to do, in the morning, you guys can hit the long rest button if you wish.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm slapping that button.
Mm-hmm. In the morning, nice. Roka does come out of her room. And I guess if you guys have like a dining room table, she's there, hammer in hand, while she, picks some stuff up for breakfast. And it seems like she's waiting for Aoife if somebody gets up earlier than she does. I assume Aoife's an early riser from what I remember.
Yeah. All those years at the monastery.
Mm-hmm. All right. So when you wake up, Roka's already there. She's having breakfast. Just picking at things. And she says, Aoife,
Yeah.
I believe this is yours.
How'd it go?
Good. We had a long talk. I caught her up on a lot of things. It was good. It went very well.
Good. I'll go ahead and take it back and sit down.
I did want to talk to you about something.
Yeah. Do we need to be like alone? Because we might need to.
No. Well, not really. This will be very quick. If everything turns out okay, in the end, could I like have her back? Like,
Oh yeah, obviously.
permanent. Okay. I wasn't sure if you needed her for longer or.
No, once this is all done, I'm walking away from this stuff. I'm not gonna need a relic.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, the hope is we'll get her into a body.
Mm-hmm. I believe for that to happen, we'd have to either acquire more sparks, which it even took this long to find two. But
Mhm.
maybe after finding the first two, the others are easier. Or B, start reestablishing her temples.
Which we do need to do.
Yeah, that takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Obviously. Which I'm pretty sure Bahamut would help with that, of course, now that she's back. I do have one more question.
Yeah, go for it.
Are you sure you don't want me to find your sister now? Are you sure you want to wait?
I don't want to drop a bomb on her that she has a younger sister she's never met if I'm gonna die. It's better either she knows and I can do something about it, or she never knows and she doesn't have to be burdened with it.
If that is your wish, then I respect it.
mean, I didn't really get to choose my life or how difficult it was or anything like that, but I can choose not to make hers more difficult.
I see.
So I'm gonna go with that route.
Okay. Good. I see. Well, I'll leave you. I need to start helping the Platinum Dragon again. So if I don't see you soon, you have my blessing. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck to you too. I'm hoping we'll be able to reconnect when this is all said and done, and I'll take good care of your mom until then.
Thank you. I know you will. With that, she's gonna give you a very deep bow, and she is going to walk out of the mansion. Would you like to take the time to attune?
I would love to.
All right.
I can attune by going to a training room and just running drills for the next hour with it.
All right. So I am going to let this appear in your journal then. Let me edit it, put it in your journal. There you go. All right. Save changes, and I'm gonna actually bring it down to
Oh, that art's awesome.
loot, I guess. No, don't. Where'd it go? To loot. Drag. Maybe we should go to Foundry after this.
Is this fully exalted or fully awakened?
So technically, your relic is considered an artifact.
Oh, sick.
It is sentient for obvious reasons. Where did I put it? There it is. Not an old. Loot.
Oh wow, that does look sick. Oh wow, that is a lot of
It's a lot.
text.
I've got a lot of macros to make.
I mean, that resistance to radiant damage is not going to do you anything.
It's
Trust
not
me,
going to
as
be
somebody
great
who
here,
has-
but
Well,
trust me, as
it
somebody
would
who has
be.
had resistance to radiant damage.
It
for
could
a long
possibly help with any AoE that does radiant damage if we have something that does AoE radiant. Though I guess if it's Dex, then it doesn't
We
matter.
don't.
Because yeah.
We never run into anyone that does radiant damage.
There's very little vulnerability in 5e.
Ooh, mass cure wounds, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, so innate spellcast, does that mean any spell you cast is charisma and
I use
automatically a 28?
Tamara's spell casting. So what's Tamara's charisma modifier?
Tamara's charisma modifier. Let me go get that right now.
8?
It's kind of
It's
pretty.
I believe it's at least 8 because she's
27 is 7, so 28 should be 8.
okay. Because dragon in life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that mass cure wounds is gonna be beefy.
So when it comes to innate spellcasting like that, when it's written like that, does that mean you can cast one of those up to 3 times a day, so like you can cast common emotions and then mask cure wounds twice. Is that how that
yeah,
works?
I
Yes.
basically have 3
Okay.
spell slots through this.
Okay, cool. That's what I was reading it as, but I
Yeah.
wanted to make sure that I understood it correctly. That's hella nice.
Yeah, suggestions. Good. Just go sit over there. Sit out the battle. Just go sit down for 8 hours or whatever.
And I just need, what is the meteor hammer? We agreed it was a D10, right? Because it's a monk weapon for me.
I believe so. I do have. Let me take a look at this because I thought
I just need to know if it counts as a monk weapon.
it does
'cause
count. I would say it counts as a monk weapon for sure.
Okay, cool. Because that determines what the damage does for me.
Oh, I didn't put it on here. Give me a second.
Okay. So-
Because there is some special things with meteor hammers.
Just a lot of stuff. I
It
almost
is
never
a lot of stuff.
crit, so I don't think that the frightened thing's gonna come into too much effect.
I mean, technically, you have a 1 in 20 chance.
Yeah, I just, for whatever reason, I just don't roll crits very often. And when I do, they're then incredibly underwhelming because I'm a monk.
Yeah.
So, so
Man.
I was looking
go
at.
ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was looking at somebody who made a rope dart and meteor hammer, for like D&D 5e.
Mhm.
So what they said was initially 1d6 bludgeoning, finesse, reach, two-handed.
Ooh, I
yeah.
like reach.
Yes, there is reach with this
Oh,
because of obviously.
with that plus your arms, you got
Yeah,
What?
if my arms make my reach 10 feet anyways.
so 15 feet.
15, yeah.
Nice.
Increases it by 5.
Yeah,
Very
that's
nice.
awesome.
All right.
No, kind of the downside of that is you can't use sentinels often.
Well, a lot of the proc of it is friendly attacks too, though.
That's true.
Yeah, and I'm usually up there with Mel, and we can't sentinel each other, so.
Yeah.
All right. So in the morning, does everybody else wake? I mean, everybody else wakes up eventually, right? I assume.
Assuming Mel went to bed insanely early, and so she wakes up earlier than usual just because she's like been in bed for like 11 hours because she went to bed at like 8 o'clock or something. Just like wakes up and she's like, oh, I don't know what day it is. That kind of like weird long sleep. And she gets up and like comes down to breakfast, just like, oh my god. Good morning, Eva.
Morning. Tamara's awake.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. That's yeah. She
Roka
seems
already cut, by the way. Roka left.
Roka left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, if we need to get in contact with her, I'm sure we can send her a sending or something. Did she get a chance to talk to her mom?
Yeah, I gave her a meteor hammer overnight, so.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hopefully we can find some sort of vessel or body or something for Tamara so she can, have a experience that's not just talking to a hammer. Facial expressions are nice to have, so.
Yeah. No, we need to work on getting her temples up and running and stuff again, once we have a chance to do it, but
Yeah.
Roka had to get back to the, all that stuff.
I was not lying or exaggerating. I really do think that her influence is going to be very helpful, and I do think that as we rebuild that village near our keep that got just shat on by elementals and some of that stuff, I think that we can make. I obviously I'm not going to forcefully convert, but just kind of like, let people know she's back, maybe make a little shrine, just kind of see what happens,
Make it kind of a sanctuary situation.
Exactly. Let them know that, she's going to be kind of a protector of sorts once she gets back on our feet.
Yeah.
Might leave that pot out a little bit, but not out of rudeness, just because, that's not something they need to worry about.
No, I think that once people know what her deal is, I don't think they're going to have any problem being there
Exactly.
where she is.
Aoife, when you're talking to Melanie about this, you said, well, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah. We're going to get you taken care of.
Well, it's much appreciated. And tell Sir Melanie it's much appreciated as well.
And Tamara says thanks.
Oh, so she's very active. That's great.
Yeah,
That's wonderful.
yeah,
I'm very glad.
It's good.
We needed a win. We're up against very daunting odds.
She was not happy when I told her it was multiple old ones.
Yeah, nobody is when we give them that information. It's not good information. I'm not happy about it. No, nobody should be. It's bad information. Oh, if only there were a way we could get them to fight each other, but not to the death, but just to the wounded.
If I may interject, Aoife, and if you can, I know this is going to be very annoying because you have to relay everything I say to through to other people because they can't hear me.
We're just gonna get a brooch and just make it a magnet. Just stick it on.
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna hold up a finger to Mel and be like, Relic's talking. Hold on.
Sure.
So I once again I apologize. Do we know which ones we're dealing with? Which old ones, I mean.
Yeah, and I'll rattle off the names. I don't have my notes in front of me, so.
So Natosa and Agu. I see. Okay. I was hoping it was not like the reemergence of Zai, but that's good. Natosa and I'd rather. Who is eating?
Is Zai the one that turned into Pelor?
Yes.
Okay. Thank goodness. That'd be bad.
Natosa. I'm a little more worried about Natosa than Agu from what I've read before.
Yeah, well, Agu is just like a shitty necromancer type. Like, he's a pain in the ass. And he sucks, but he's not, a city.
They both suck.
They both suck, but
so the city size is pretty standard from all old ones, all major old ones.
So they're both chunky boys. That's what I'm hearing. That's awesome.
Agu just likes to be a tiny little twink.
Yeah, it makes it easier for them to actually get around, but at full size, they are typically very large and in charge. Do the kids still say that?
Mel still says that.
I see. Okay. I'm not that outdated, I suppose.
Melanie has no context for that comment. Just silence, and then Mel still says that.
Do you mean when I just said I wanted breakfast for that servant?
Oh, large and in charge.
Oh, well, sure, I do get large sometimes. I don't know if I'm ever in charge, though. God.
You're not. No,
yeah, I know. That's for the best.
Well,
so they're both giant and they both suck.
Mm-hmm. I believe the phrase would be all old ones suck.
That's accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Are you able to see things or just hear things?
I can see things.
Okay, great. I've had a presentation. Prop up the meteor hammer in a chair and run her through the process, the plan.
Mm.
PowerPoint, but to like a toaster. Like, that's.
I imagine like everybody else starts to wake up, and like Aoife is giving like a whiteboard presentation to a hammer.
I'm standing there with one of those giant paper like notepads that you flip over. I've been carrying it with me the whole time because I have to give this presentation so much.
That's actually very convenient. I wish I had that idea when I was alive.
So we are before, one of the things that we had to do to bring you back was like kill an entity of like a significant power level, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It was an ooze dragon, and we were able to test this theory about the separation of ki on it.
Mm,
And it was successful, so we know it can be done.
I see. Well, 1 second.
I was half expecting her to be like, no, not so and so, my ooze dragon friend.
Jeremy.
Exactly.
Jeremy the ooze dragon's backstory is he started off as a pseudo dragon, and Batman Joker style fell into a vat of radioactive liquid and came out the other side of ooze dragon.
Yeah. Totes.
Which is basically how ooze dragons are made anyways.
Okay, I'm back. Cat wanted food. Okay.
They usually do.
So, that's brilliant. I commend you on this. It's very good. It looks like you've also thought of most things.
Circles of transmutation, turning them into other things to destroy them. Melanie's going to get very, very big and cut them up after I like section them off.
Okay, and I assume so. Multiple groups doing this at the same time.
Yeah,
Multiple
we're gonna have multiple tag teams. Yeah.
So, the only thing that I haven't heard yet, and I apologize if you've explained this to me and I've just merely missed it. Getting inside.
Mm-hmm.
When we did it, we had a few dragons at the time.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Dragons are complicated right now.
We had a few dragons at the time, all together pretty much blast a hole into Yablink when we did it.
Yeah, it's more or less going to be the same kind of process. I believe we're exploring a holy practitioner route.
Mm-hmm.
We just get a bunch of, paladins and clerics to blast a hole through there. We have a couple of dragons, but not nearly as many because of this dragon sphere thing. That's a whole other story. But we have a couple of dragons, and then we were hoping to just use a massive kind of concussive force of radiant damage to get in.
I see.
We have some higher beings that we're in contact with, which helps as well.
I see. Okay. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm not sure what I can add to this plan. It's a very solid plan. It's just
We just needed power. Like we needed power and support and stuff. So we're just trying to gather that, and that's why we brought you back and why we needed your this hammer and stuff like that. We just need at this point just enough power. I've got to finish training people too. I've got to train a lot of people. I see. Oh, I've got to train a lot of people. I forgot that part.
Well, I think I can try to help with that. I'm not sure how. I'll figure out something.
Just a loudspeaker glued to a hammer. This works fine. I don't see any issues.
Well, if you can bolster people with like courage and stuff. That probably do go a long ways.
Oh, I'll see what I can do. I'm trying to test right now what exactly I can do from here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Makes sense.
I'll let you know what I come up with eventually. I don't need to eat or sleep, so that helps.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get what you mean. I don't think I need to eat. Hold on, let me think back into my what I can physically do, because I've got a lot of weird stuff happening. Oh, I can turn invisible. I forgot that part.
Puberty.
Oh, I can astral project. I forgot that part too. Don't think I'm ever going to use that, but I can do that. I don't think I need
Happens
to
to every
sleep. I don't remember.
teenager.
Yeah, just cheeky little astral projection to pass the time.
Could you astral project a meeting?
I can astral project myself.
Yeah, but other masters must have the ability to astral project themselves.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I don't need to eat or drink.
Okay.
That's my thing.
I see. I see.
I have a
Ooh,
lot of
you need to
weird
do
things
astral
happening.
projection. You need to do like remote learning just through astral projection.
Well, here's the like I could do astral projection and my physical body would not give a shit. I could astral project as long as I wanted to because I don't need to eat or drink water. And on top of all of this, I'm going through puberty too. My body's very confused.
Oh my god.
You got an idea about the Grandmasters meeting in the astral sea?
Yeah, just think about it. Instead of going to each one, and I assume they're all over the place, just one convenient meeting spot. It would probably take a couple sendings, but I'm sure you can find a way to do that.
That's not a bad idea. And I can take care of that and get all the training done for the Grandmasters while, Melanie, you and the others do whatever you need to do to, with the preparations, get supplies, potions, like whatever. Chill, just like take a break. That might be good.
Because
I'm gonna be honest. I only heard part of that. I was like I kind of like half nodded off there, but I'm sure it sounds like a great idea.
I'm just saying, I could do whatever. I can handle all the training through the astral projection and just like stay in a room somewhere. Hell, you can put me in a trunk, and you guys can actually like go and do other things like supply gathering and ally coordination and stuff
Ooh,
like that.
well, we can have a monk in the portable hole full of monk.
I still need to breathe.
Oh, well, we'll give you a snorkel. You'll be
I was
fine.
about to say, a monk in the trunk. Certainly.
Ooh, monk in the trunk. I like it.
A monk in the trunk.
But if we did that, then yeah, you guys can go do all the other things while I'm also doing the training. And I could be reached by sending if I had to come back to my body.
You may not need to eat or, sleep, but you have to bathe sometimes.
I'm assuming this training's not going to take more than like a day, maybe. I don't know, they're grandmasters for a reason. They better learn quick.
honestly, if they're grandmasters at this point, and anybody were that let me try to rephrase that. Where was my mind going?
No idea.
Yeah.
They're grandmasters, so at that point they've got to be able to pick up techniques quickly. They have to have an good enough understanding to begin with.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, it shouldn't take more than a day.
Hopefully it
It
doesn't.
probably won't even take a whole day. If they're struggling that hard to like learn this technique, I don't want them in the old one fight. I want someone who can master it in time. So
Okay.
that's a good idea. I'll bring it up to the others when they're here.
I'm glad I was able to contribute somehow.
That's a fantastic idea.
Because back in my day,
Oh.
we had to train. No, she's not going to go onto that tangent. Was there anything else anybody wanted to do before they left the deep wood?
I don't think so.
If we're spending the entire day here, Tilda is reading.
Okay.
You see her come out in like the equivalent of loungewear. Of course, it matches, so it's very, you know, it's not like, oh, she's just put her hair up in a messy bun or something like that. No, it's like
It's still a coordinated, like
Tilda.
nice jersey.
Exactly.
Do the bunny slippers match too?
Obviously.
No, it's the high heeled
question.
slippers with like little fur tuft.
Yeah. And she just like curls up. I like to imagine that she curls up in like a window seat. I don't know if there are windows or window seats in the mansion as far as Mallory is concerned, but if there is, Tilda would like to have a window seat.
Would they just look into the astral sea? Like,
Yes, basically, or like just it's the void,
Conjure
whatever.
girl.
She's not there for the view. She's there to fucking read. Oh my gosh. I mean, I like the leg or the boots. Amazing.
Nice. Well, glad I could contribute, and I can't wait to properly be introduced to your other companions as well. I know, again, apologies. Very awkward for you for me to speak, and then you have to translate, and yeah.
That's fine. You've heard the conversations I've had with these people.
I
Like,
have.
this is fine.
I have.
This is probably more normal than my usual conversations with them.
I'm not looking forward to meeting that Tilda one. She yells a lot.
But yeah. But yeah, tell Sir Melanie it was a pleasure to meet her. Congratulations on the upcoming wedding. Will there be a wedding? I don't know if they're eloping. Is it I'm sorry if it's rude for me to presume they're gonna have a wedding.
I think that's the plan.
Okay.
Melanie, Tamara thinks you're cool, and get married good.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Maybe I don't know how to speak through this weapon without.
I should be better at speaking than I am. I have a +2, but I act like a -2.
And was that Lady Matilda that just walked by and
Yeah, she's reading.
Did not
I'm not
say
going to bother
anything
her.
to anyone.
okay.
I got coffee. My face is like in this book.
She's got like a deadline to meet, so I'm just going to let her do her thing.
Okay, yeah. I wouldn't want to bother her. She seems very busy, of course. And then there's Zaitari, I think, and then
Mhm.
Raine.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, are you cool with Melora?
Yes. I never had a problem with her. When I was alive, Maliki carried around her relic.
Yeah, I've got her mantle right now.
Oh, it's become a mantle this time.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yep, Fifi's still here.
Oh, how is Fifi?
Fifi's doing great. We had a very awkward conversation, and we held hands for a little bit.
I can't imagine speaking with an otter to not be awkward.
It shouldn't have been as awkward for me. There's this whole spirit bear thing that I will fill you in on later, so it shouldn't have been as weird as it was.
Okay, but it's still kind of, when I met her the first time, it was I had to get used to talking to an otter. I had to resist the urge of like patting her head constantly. Is that weird? I think that's weird.
I mean, she's cute.
She's very
I
cute.
get it.
She's very cute.
The only reason I bring it up is like if you could put in a good word for me. I'm trying to speed run bonding with it.
Yeah.
I'm on a very short time. I have to give it back the second the old ones are done with, so I've got like 3 days to make this happen.
Okay. I see. I'll try. I'm not sure how it works between relics and artifacts. And
I also don't know. I just thought I'd ask.
I'm very new at this. I've never died and come back before.
Well, you've done a better job than most people.
Okay.
Most people don't do the coming back part.
Well, you guys had a hand in that. Again, appreciate it. So we have, if I remember these conversations, and I was, we have Avandra, we have Raven Queen. Raven Queen I've never met. Cord was abrasive. And Pelor, right?
Yeah, Shards of Donna here.
Okay. All right. I'm seeing and hearing. Okay. I'll try to remember. Yeah. If nobody is doing anything else,
Reading.
besides reading, we can cut it here for now. Yeah, that's about it. Next week is.
Pardon me, sorry.
Next week is the 28th. I should be good. Any idea what you guys want to do next?
I think the next thing we're going to do is go to Al Gore. I don't think that's
Yeah.
changed.
Yeah.
I think the next thing is Alvor.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sounds
I didn't
good.
vote for him.
I didn't name this goddamn country.
Yeah, if we're doing it Al Gore next, how present / necessary is Aoife going to be to the actual like goings on there, do you guys think? Because if I'm not super needed, it might be a good time to double dip with the Grandmaster's trading.
I think it's really down to what you think you're gonna bring to it.
I mean, I have a PowerPoint, and that's about it.
Yes, but you're the only one that knows how to do the PowerPoint. The rest of us just nod and smile.
Tilda's smart, though. Tilda could learn the PowerPoint.
Sure, just add that on top of the book. Which, by the way, if I spend the entire day reading, how many hours is that?
I mean, you have to sleep for 8, so 16, I guess.
Okay.
It's like Zaitari could also learn the PowerPoint, being a presenter.
Yeah, Zaitari's fine with that. She has a lot of charisma. I'm sure that she'll, in another life, she'd make a great CEO.
Yeah, so if Zaitari wanted to learn the PowerPoint, you guys can get that going, and I will. I need help with the sendings and stuff, but I'll get the Grandmaster's training going, so that's taken care of before we like reconvene and put the plan into motion, so they have time to practice their shit.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like you guys have a plan. That is great. All right. So I will see you guys next week.
Mm.
And
I need one more full day of reading.
Well, maybe they can put a wizard in a box too.
Also, like, I feel like we know that that's going to be useful for you to know, so if we need to just take a day, that's not the end of time. Like, honestly, what we could do is so that you have time to finish reading, and so that Aoife can interface with the Grandmasters, we could just take a day when we get back to do that sort of thing, and get some of us could go into town and get potions and stuff, and then we can head to Algor. Like,
Also not a bad idea.
All right.
because I mean, I realize we did not mention that, but I feel like that's not something that maybe needs a ton of prep work done, since it's mostly like just housekeeping stuff. So I
It's
don't
like a
think
diplomatic
that Jared will be
mission to
pissed
get
if
them on our side. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tilda does have to be present for that because she
Yeah.
has a special message to King Jonah from Erathis herself. So
Nice.
yeah, let's just take a day. Let's get out of the deep wood so that what can do her own thing, and then we'll take a day. I'll astral project, Tilda will read, and everyone else can do shopping or other kind of like ally connecting that needs done, checking in on the others, stuff like that.
I mean, if that's all we're gonna do, we could do that over the time between now and next week. I can just click and say that the Handbook of Investigative Techniques is now applied,
Yeah, and just do a little skip to when we're heading out to Algor.
Unless, of course, something happens on that day that we're trying to take.
Yeah, it's hard to know what'll happen. Something could happen.
Astral dreadnought.
Yeah.
If it's a possibility, I think it might be good to just time skip that day and then go straight into Algor.
I agree. I just Darren, is that cool, or
Yeah, that's cool.
were you planning on
It might be cool. Let me make some calculations.
Yeah.
It'll probably be cool.
Were you planning on springing something on us for that
Find
day?
out.
Who knows?
Well, the thing is, if we're gonna find out, I'm just worried that next week none of us are gonna remember that we said let's take a day to do these things. We're all just gonna be like, yeah, let's go to Algor, and I'm gonna be like, shit, I wanted to keep reading. I have to keep reading. So, yeah, that's all. That's my concern here.
Okay.
Is that so if you could say, yes, you have the day. We're going to time skip that day. That would be very helpful.
I mean, I'll give you the day.
Okay. So we go back to the keep. Tilda spends the entire day in the library, or most of the entire day in the library. Finishes reading the Handbook of Investigative Techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Thank you.
Zaitari's help to contact everybody, but then I'll astral project and train the Grandmasters on the technique so that they can train their people, and that'll just be done.
All right, sounds good. All right, you guys have a good night. It's late.
Yeah, you too.
All right, night, everyone.
Thanks for
Thanks
the
for the
game.